Enough from me. We're gonna have the games do our talking. Enough from me. We're gonna have the games do our talking.
Game over.
Watch out for that USB cable with me. It's me, argue it weighs as much as the chains of Olympus, and you are going to get tangled and fall on your SS. Trust me, they sent this to me for free, and I only play on Compass.
Wait, just wait till E3 there will be a showcase, but I can't say when all our games need help. Bootleg Studios helping with Perfect Dark.
Hey, what's up, grinders? It's time for more days! It's coming. This is a week. What a week, grinders. The Grindhouse is open. The fires are burning. We're just playing Burning Fires. That's what I'm playing. God damn, what's up? What's up, grinders? How you doing? How you doing? Hit that like button. We are on the way. The road to Spiderman. That's right. The road to Spiderman. What a show we got today. Look at this. We already have a guest coming in here to go Grindhouse. What's up? No cap. How you doing, sick? He just knocked down the door. He's like, I'm coming to that Grindhouse. What's up? Oh, damn. He's getting his microphone. And we got...
Yeah, my bad.
Oh, no
I don't know
problem,
if you
man.
can hear me, but
I got you. I
I
hear
was
you.
having some issues. All right. Cool.
How you doing, man? How you doing? Wild times. We're ready. Quality games upon us.
Oh man, I'll let you do your intro.
All
bro.
right, man. Ready to go. I got you. I was talking to Frogs earlier. He'll be jumping on there, but let me shout out everybody coming on in here. Richard Farmer, Nick, how you doing? Sergeant, what's up? Yo, I put that tweet out there. Dude, I was I was laughing my ass off at my own goddamn things right now. But it has licensed music in it, so definitely should check that out. But man, I got a story for you of where that inspiration came from. So we'll talk about that when we talk about Mr. Mr. Pete over there, dude. Mr. Pete leaving.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
I gotta ask you, Jess. I gotta ask you.
What?
Did Pete Hines get pushed out because Starfield was a failure?
No. He didn't get pushed out, dude. No, he was. I'm telling. I know the story. I got the story. I got the down. People don't understand. I got the story about why Pete Hines left. I had the footage. I just put it in the tweet over there. Of what happened. I'm gonna tell you exactly what the story is. What happened? Pete Hines.
You sure he wasn't pushed out? Because it feels like he was pushed out. I mean, the timing just seems off.
You know what's interesting?
It just seems off.
No, what's interesting is that he didn't give a date of his retirement. Like he's just like, yeah. Like, are you leaving now? Are you leaving at the end of the year? You and Bobby leaving together? What's going on? Like, he didn't give like, hey, I'm leaving the end of this year, or he just said, yeah, 24 years. Yeah, when? Today? Tomorrow? I don't know. There must be too many cooks in the kitchen over there. Maybe I don't know. But
when
maybe...
I say that, I'm just being facetious.
Oh, I know, man. Because they were
idiot.
just going about the Jim Ryan stuff, but yeah, it's pretty interesting. It is pretty interesting. But again, we don't have some scolding emails from Jim Ryan saying how much he didn't like the way they were running the business.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, bro. I swear I was just thinking that.
Mm-hmm.
I said, this guy must have really been tight. And I think Microsoft felt some way about the way he felt about the way that they're doing things.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I got the email. I posted it today, but yeah, we'll talk about that. But yeah, I really think it's definitely who knows, but like we don't have anything where there was some challenges with like the thought process of what's going on over there. But anyway, let me get Twisted Sync. What's up, man? With the VIP grinder, man, with the flaming circle. $5. He goes, Insomniac said, hold my beer to the Unreal Engine PS5 demo from 2020. God damn. Yeah, Unreal 5 has not really been delivering, dude. I don't know what the hell's been going on with Unreal 5. It's been not really that functioning that well. But, man, Insomniac got a bunch of magicians over there. Sprinting Snail, Neil, Swag Bag, what's up? True Virgil's here. True, I moved you. Don't worry about it. You're good now. Geo Knows Gaming. Leech, how you doing? Ant Methods. Josh is. What's up? Free weights. Get in there. Wild Wolf, how you doing? BU plus Ultra. Man, everybody's coming on in. I said it was going to be standing room only tonight. I said it was going to be standing room only. Goddamn. Andy Pemberton, how you doing? Oh, my goodness. Corey Massey, we are Venom. Guess what? I just found out today that they charged me twice. I'm going to get friggin' 2 orders of 19 inches of Venom coming my way. I don't know what I was like, oh, damn. I was so excited I ordered that thing 2 times. This goddamn Venom 2 time right there. I got 2 of them coming. 2 big ass boxes. It's gonna be freaking double penetration 19 inches. Oh shit. Freaking double 19 inches. Oh, yo, I saw that statue. They were showing some unboxings of it, dude. That thing is freaking Huge. Freaking huge. 19 times 2. That's right.
This game is going to be
Too much.
huge.
Oh my God. We knew it, but we did oh my God, we'll get into it. We knew that this thing was going to be big, but dude, it is like, creme de la creme, man. Kevin Logan, we got it right here. So let's start shooting down. Let's go in there. Oh man, Cosmic Hero, what's up? With the 20, he goes, what? Microsoft bought Activision? Sorry, I can't hear you over the sound of greatness from Sony and Nintendo. If I get it if you're not a Nintendo fan, but the new Mario game better than any Xbox game. Let's get this party started. That's right, baby. Let's get this party started. And why not? Let's get this party started with the VIP board. Let's go. VIP grinders. They're all here. Here they are. The wall is growing. It is huge. 19 inches of VIP members. Holy crap. It's all over the place, ladies and gentlemen. There they are. We have over friggin', I think 100 members in this goddamn VIP club. True Virgil has shifted over a little bit to the right. I told you I was going to move you. You were over there, hanging by the right nut. Smell the quality nuts. True Virgil! Yes. Let it rub off on you. Just a little bit. The quality. No, there's no I'm sorry's. There's no we'll do it next time. There's no taking it on the chin. Nobody. It's just a great game that's getting great reviews and a must play. No, where's the interview with Herman Holtz crying, saying I took it on the chin, what a good guy. We don't need any of that stuff. He just does a goddamn split, dangles those perfect nuts in your face, and you goggle them! That's quality, baby. You just drop those brass nuts right on the goddamn table and say, dude, here's a game. We're done. We don't need interviews. We don't need Xbox the Ocho. We don't need Xbox on, Xbox errors, Xbox grab ass. We don't need any shows to tell us we're sorries and what happened to the game. Just play the great goddamn game. That's all I gotta tell you right now. And we're done. Let's go. Thank you again, VIP Grinders. Holy crap.
Yo,
Frogs again. Frog just kicked down the VIP door. What's up, Frog?
what's up?
Oh,
It's
What's up,
coming
what's up?
on in, dude. What's up? How you doing? Dude, it's
Pretty
wild.
good, man.
And I know you came in right for the first topic. We're going to shoot through this pretty quick,
Yeah.
dude. The Call of Duty beta. The Modern Warfare beta. We played it, Frogs. Sick, did you play that thing? The Call of Duty?
I'm a Call of Duty head, so yes, I played it.
Man.
Hey, you know what?
Oh, baby.
I'm gonna tell you, man. Jabari said a lot of stuff that's true, man. Like, there's a lot of problems I got with the game. There's goods and there's bads, but I think that, in my opinion, as a guy who loves COD, I got a lot of problems with this one. Lots of problems.
let me tell you something, Frogs.
Lots of problems.
If I was to believe anybody about COD, it would be Bari and Persona.
Yeah. I play like they do. I play hard like they
The only
do.
reason why I say that is because I know how much they love this game.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I know how much time and effort they put into this game.
Yep.
So when they say something about this game, I'm going to take it at face value.
Yep.
But I told y'all that honeymoon phase was going to wear off real quick.
I
It
can tell.
happens every year, Frogs. Every year. It's like, yo, the beta comes out. It's like, yo, this shit is fire. And then, like, 2 days later,
Nah,
it's like,
this
yo,
this
shit is
beta.
trash.
Nah, this beta. When I played it, the first thing I thought, I was like, okay, they brought back long fucking kill times, which I don't mind, right? I don't mind that because you got to be more accurate. My problem is the spawn system is broken on this game. I sat there and just watched people spawn literally next to me. The spawn system is broken, and then I think some of the weapons, like for instance, I'm running around with a sniper rifle. If I hit you once with that sniper rifle, chest, center mass, or head, you're dead. With a sniper rifle, and it's not like a bolt action. It's gonna take me time. This is like fully automatic, semi-automatic. Pop, 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 pop. I'm hitting you with sniper, and I'm like, this probably is not gonna be good.
Let
There's
me
some
ask
weapons.
you,
No, go ahead.
How is it that they seem to get it wrong every year?
I'm gonna tell you.
You're literally making
I'm gonna tell you why.
game over
I'm gonna
and
tell you
over and
why.
over.
The reason they get it wrong every year, and my personal opinion, is because the way they got their studio set up. Like, this is a Sledgehammer produced game. Sledgehammer, look, Sledgehammer did not. Sledgehammer did not want to do this game. Sledgehammer's been asking to do Advanced Warfare 2 for the longest time, which a lot of people they may argue with me. I think Advanced Warfare 2 was one of the most refreshing CODs. After that, they became shit because they started going after Titanfalls. You know, they wall running and all that. A lot of people don't understand. Advanced Warfare was the first COD we really had where the mechanics actually changed in Call of Duty. I put 3,000 hours in the multiplayer alone. So I know what I'm talking about. I have every single variable weapon. Advanced Warfare was the last time we got a COD that really you could earn the game guns in game that would have variations. After that, they started doing all this stuff where you had to buy this like Modern Warfare 2. You really can't be good at Modern Warfare 2 unless you buy some of the fucking weapons that you have to pay for because it's a pay to win game. That everything went pay to win. And my problem is Sledgehammer. Sledgehammer should not have made this game. And I keep saying to people, like, my biggest problem with this game is when they said 16 maps for Modern Warfare 2, that right there it turned me off because I was like, yo,
on them, bro. They got
we already got
the same
boxes or the same maps.
Same maps.
The same map. They changed onesies and twosies.
Dude, I put an image up here of just showing how the like you were saying with Sledgehammer and stuff going through these. So look at what we have here. We have it was Black Ops Ghost, okay, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, then Black Ops 3, Infinite Warfare, then we went World War II, then Black Ops, then Modern Warfare, then Cold War, which is kind of like their Black Ops, then Vanguard, which went back, Modern Warfare 2, and now this year we're getting Modern Warfare 3. It's like one of the first times that we've gotten a back-to-back Modern Warfare done. It's the first time ever, actually. If you look at the whole history of Call of Duty, right here.
I'm gonna be honest with you. From Black Ops 3, Black Ops 3 was horrible. Infinite Warfare was horrible. World War II was horrible. Black Ops 4 was horrible.
They all changed. Like
Call of Duty didn't get good until Cold War.
But
I don't think it really got a good game until Cold War.
It was Infinity Ward. Black Ops was Treyarch, and then Sledgehammer did Advanced Warfare, and there were the three of them that they kept going.
Oh, Sledgehammer also did World War II. You got to remember that.
Oh, yes. Okay, so they did World War II.
Here's the crazy part about it. It's so crazy how y'all see COD. You know why? Because before Modern Warfare, I'm not talking about the remake, but Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 2, especially Modern Warfare 2, everybody was on Infinity Ward's nuts.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Dude. Well, that was the last one Zempella made. Zempella was the last one he made those two, and then he left.
Yeah.
Black Ops dropped, and then everybody was on Treyarch's nuts.
Especially Black Ops 2.
Infinity Ward is trash. Oh, no, it's all about Treyarch.
Yes, they were on.
And somewhere along the line, now y'all calling Sledgehammer the best, and I'm like, yo,
Sledgehammer's gone.
I think Sledgehammer's the worst. Sledgehammer to me,
you were considered the worst. Yeah, Jess.
Their first game was Advanced Warfare, which to me was the
running.
If you look, no. Advanced Warfare was not wall running. People always get confused about this.
Oh, that was Infinite.
Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare was the wall running shit. Those are the worst. Those are the worst Call of Duties ever made. Those are the worst Call of Duties ever made.
That's when you're floating in space. Infinite Warfare.
And then I would say we haven't had a good Black Ops since Black Ops 2. Black Ops 3 was trash. Black Ops 4 was total dog shit. Because if I'm not mistaken, Black Ops 4 was just multiplayer.
Black Ops 3 had a good campaign though. I liked the campaign for Black Ops 3. Was that the one where he had the flashbacks and stuff at the end? That was Black Ops 3, wasn't the flashbacks?
Because Black Ops 4 didn't have a campaign at all.
Oh yeah.
I would Infinite Warfare is the one you were Infinite Warfare was the one where you're in space. That's when you're in outer space.
Oh, I knew that.
And that was horrible. That was a good look. It was a good-looking game, but it was fucking
And
horrible
Black Ops 3
multiplayer.
was when they were trying to do the Terminator thing, where they were trying to do like
Right.
the robots.
Black Ops 3 was the one that said you can customize, make your
Augments.
character go through the story with your friends,
Terminator.
and every single character was the same character. One had a
Oh,
scar, one had eye.
yes.
Black Ops 3 pissed me off.
The reason why I put this up there is because of all years, this year is the first time they're doing two back-to-back remakes. Like there's always been a cycle and a handoff, and it's so weird that this year they're doing Modern Warfare 3 campaign. Oh, the Frog has to get turned down a little bit. Frog has that super mic that.
Oh, my bad. Hold on, let me turn myself down.
Hold on, let me get. Well, I gotta find out where the hell.
I turned myself down.
But like, it's.
Did I turn myself down?
They're taking. No, I'll turn it down. There you go.
Okay.
Well, I could turn myself up. Where I'm usually loud as hell. So. Like,
yeah, my bad. Let me take my mic away.
There we go. I'll turn me up. I fix your thing there. But yeah, like this. So they're taking Modern Warfare 3, and that's the campaign, and then they're doing 16 maps of Modern Warfare 2, and that's what we played on. And I gotta say, like,
and just that's my problem right there. When they came out and said we're doing Modern Warfare 3, I was like, wait, why are we doing a Modern Warfare 3? Okay, whatever. But when they came out and said we're bringing back, and when the way they announced it, they really announced this shit like this was the coming of Call of Duty Christ, right? They said we're doing 16 maps all coming from Modern Warfare 2, and I was like, wait, where are the new maps? And people were jumping up down talking about, yeah, I can't wait. This is gonna be. I'm like, no, you shouldn't want them to do. The 16 maps should be a bonus.
Yeah,
that should be a bonus.
It should add it to the last year's game.
When you release this Modern Warfare 3, it should be brand new maps. And then at the end, you say, hey, we're going to release with 10 maps, including these 10 brand new maps. We're giving you all 16 maps for Modern Warfare 2. That, to me, is the big... Like, they give me 16 maps for Modern Warfare 2. You're giving me the same freaking multiplayer.
I know.
Almost.
And like I was saying before, I was saying on Salty's thing, like, it would be nice if they kind of updated the maps, or maybe even pulled some stuff from Battlefield in the sense where they have like some weather effects or something that mixes things
They
up
used
a
to do
little
that,
bit.
Jazz. They don't do it anymore.
It is the same.
They don't do it anymore.
Maps that they
Dude,
had. The
Call of
crates are
Duty,
the same location, and
you know what they did with Call of Duty, man?
Just very.
I'm gonna tell you what they did with COD.
Flags in the same location. We did the rooftop one.
Ever
man.
since they realized they could redo Modern Warfare, a new take on Modern Warfare, they got real lazy. They said, you know what we can do?
Yes, they did.
We can just give y'all bullshit. And Barry said this before, and I'm gonna say it again. How many times you gonna give me Dome? How many times you gonna give me Shipment? How many times you gonna give me the same maps? Every Call of Duty, I'm getting the same freaking maps.
You know why, bro?
And it doesn't. I know why. They don't care because Warzone is their big money maker. They don't care.
That's not it. Every time they create new maps, people talk about how shitty those maps are and how they should have.
They are shitty.
Map.
They can't make.
But see, that's the thing.
They don't make good maps. They don't make good original maps.
Why keep trying to make original maps when y'all niggas keep asking for the old ones?
Frog, remember how?
Yeah, I don't want the old ones.
What map was it? Was it in Vanguard? That rooftop map? Oh my god, that was horrible from the beta.
Mm-hmm.
But Vanguard was garbage. But like the thing just leading into this thing, like somebody put this together coming to Game Pass, which is really interesting. Is like this stuff. Like if they're making the new,
hey, turn me down a little bit more. Somebody said I took my mic from Mooch. They said it sounded like I'm yelling. Hold on,
hold on.
Let me adjust my mic. Hold on.
But like one of the things here to say is like. People are like, oh, I can't wait to go play Modern Warfare 2 in Game Pass. It's like, dude, but they're remade they're playing the same maps now from those games. Like, it's not like they're getting new maps and you want to go play the classic maps on Modern Warfare 2 or Call of Duty. Yeah, probably without all that bells and whistles that they got now with all the friggin' glam and Nicki Minaj and all that other stuff running around. Maybe then you could go play those classic games. But, like, the fact is like the new games that are coming out are basically the classic games. So it kind of makes the classic games not have like the impact that they would have had as classic games. I can't wait to play on the 16 maps of Modern Warfare 2. It's like they're coming out in 4 weeks.
Right. And every time you get a game, like when you get Black Ops 3 and they're like, we're bringing Nuketown back. You're like, oh, okay. When you get Black Ops 4, they're like, oh, we're bringing, here's Black Ops 4, we're bringing Nuketown back. You're like, wait, didn't we just have that? Then you get Cold War and they're like, we're bringing Nuketown back. You're like, wait a minute, how many times are we going to get Nuketown? And it is, and my whole thing is, I agree with you. Like, sick. They don't know how to really do map designs. I don't think that we as a consumers in the multiplayer space that play the multiplayer want these freaking same maps. It's okay if you give me a Nuketown, right?
Yeah.
But you got to give me something new. I think the thing, my personal opinion is, I think they're so focused on Warzone because that's where their bread and butter really is. They don't
Oh, yeah.
care
That's what Spawn is,
because
you know. That's what they put the
yeah,
Spawn
because when you
skin.
look at where they're making the money
Skeletor's
at,
coming.
it's
Rattle.
that
Rattles,
dude.
the
That's where they're
Skeletor's
making the
coming.
money at.
He-Man.
People are running around Warzone and they're gonna run around with Skeletor and He-Man and all this shit.
Dude.
And then the other thing
I
is
don't
when you
know.
play the
Then I will
multiplayer,
want to
here's
play
the
the
thing.
classics then. After that,
When you play in the multiplayer portion of the game, right? These characters are not balanced. Like you got Nicki Minaj running around with the pink cookie gun, whatever, and that shit has put me down in one hit. And I'm like, yo, if I don't go buy 21 Savage or one of these other characters, I can't compete with people who bought Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
So it's pay to win. It's pay to win. It's pay to win. Like you don't have to really be good to a certain extent. Like Call of Duty used to really be about skill. Like the people who had skill and you had accuracy.
No.
Call of Duty's like, hey, it's become more like
Oh, the
if
Miami
you can
map.
buy this character, great. Now you got a freaking advantage. We were playing Modern Warfare 3 beta, and somebody's running around. They're killing me. Every time they kill me, I turn into like either
the
glass
chicken
or feathers.
the feathers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
I'm like, what the hell's
feathers.
this feather gun?
That's because they paid for the $100 version. They got the special gun. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's the bullshit with COD.
Is that
And I
an
can understand,
official list?
Dude, no,
Is that
you
an
turned to
official list?
feathers. You just vaporizing the feathers.
and I can understand why Bari said fuck this game. My point
In the
is,
beta, you
I have
in the feathers.
I have so many people that I know play COD, like that on my friends list. Like they buy COD, like you know, some people buy Madden or some people buy 2K, right? It's our one game in the year. I'm like, okay, we guarantee we can all play this together. There's not too many games that I can guarantee say all my friends are gonna play outside of COD.
Yeah.
You know, not all my friends play Destiny, right? Not all my friends are going to play Monster Hunter. But guess what? All my friends are going to definitely get COD, and we're all going to play. Some of my friends that don't play COD anymore, guess what they play now? Free to play. They play Apex Legends. They play Fortnite. I don't like either one of those games.
Yeah.
I'm not an Apex guy.
I never gravitated to what is it, the Warzone. I never really liked the Call of Duty.
Yeah, see, I'm not a Warzone guy. The only thing I like in Warzone,
I like the multiplayer.
The only game mode I like in Warzone is Plunder, where you gotta get the money. I'm not a Warzone guy, but Warzone is taking over. That's their moneymaker. They don't care about the multiplayer to a certain extent. That's why they're like, hey, we can just remake 16 maps, put them in there, and y'all be happy. And then we'll give y'all freaking next year. We'll give y'all Eminem. Y'all can run around and play as Eminem.
Too, Frog.
You know what I'm saying?
Is that an official list?
They took out slide cancel.
What, the coming soon?
Slide cancel.
Yeah.
I don't know, Jez.
What happened?
Is it?
What?
Is that official list coming soon to Game Pass?
No. That's some.
Oh, okay.
It's all been
This is wish list.
It's wish list.
This, you know what?
Let me ask y'all a question.
They have not.
This
No,
is
they have not
real.
Because I know what the thing is about to say, and I got an answer for you, Sick. Go ahead.
Nah, go ahead. I want to see if you know what I'm about to say. Go ahead.
Is it dealing with Game Pass?
It was dealing with that list.
Okay, so
that was a fan made one. No.
So I'm gonna tell you like this, man, and I think that, and a lot of people gonna say, "Damn, Frog hate Game Pass." No, once COD goes to Game Pass, I think I'm done with COD. Really, at that point, I don't really have a reason or a rhyme to really just fucking invest in COD every year. And at this point, the older I get, I get more intolerant and more. My tolerance level is just I just don't have the tolerance.
Yeah.
For
this
certain
is the
things.
only.
I just don't.
Well, I don't know, Sick. What were you gonna say?
Hold on, let me turn my mic down because they say I'm the Dragonborn and freaking on this mic. Hold on.
I got the only official thing regarding Game Pass.
On my end, so
I got the only thing right here. This is the official thing from Activision Blizzard. The only thing from them official. They go, it's awesome to see the anticipation building for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3
You're
as
my
we
number one
continue
customer
to work towards regulatory approval of the Microsoft deal. We've been getting some questions. Yeah, this is the only official thing. Whether our upcoming and recently launched games will be in Game Pass, while we don't have any plans to put Modern Warfare 3 or Diablo 4 in Game Pass this year, once the deal closes, we expect to start working with Xbox to bring our titles to more players around the world, and we will anticipate what we will begin adding games into Game Pass sometime in the course of next year. Then there was a rumor like, it could be tomorrow. I was like, okay, people don't read goddamn.
Okay, so My question is,
Hmm.
who the hell want old card games?
Nobody.
No, I don't know.
That's the first question.
Nobody.
The
They're broken.
second question
They're broken.
is
Especially when
no,
the
no,
new
no, no, no,
COD,
no,
but
no,
wait,
no,
sick.
no, no,
Even
no.
especially when the new COD games are remasters of the old ones. They're
Yep,
remasters
no,
of
no,
the
no,
old
no,
ones.
no. But not even that. It gets better. It gets better. You already have the old games, right?
Do back
I played them
compatibility.
all. Yeah, I played them all.
Weren't they already available through backwards compatibility?
Yep.
Yeah. So why? Yeah. So why should anybody
So,
care?
so let me ask you again. People actually go out and buy COD,
Yeah.
Hmm.
even on the Xbox.
Right.
So why in the hell would you be excited for games you already own?
Sick. That's
I don't
why
get it.
this whole model of Game Pass making more people. All it's doing is stopping people from buying new games because
Yeah,
all
that's
the
it.
stuff that's in there is stuff that the thing is like if you don't care about Call of Duty, you didn't own those Call of Duty. So them putting Call of Duty in there does not affect you because you were never interested in the game to buy it in the begin with.
Exactly.
So therefore, putting games in that people don't that did not buy is not a service that's going to drive customers to. You got to put games that
Well,
everybody wants to play in there. If you just put
well,
games that either has-beens or never was or people everybody bought, it's not going to drive new customers. All it's going to do is just be meh. It's just going to be there.
and Jazz, and another thing is, if you're waiting on COD,
Yeah,
Modern
who's
Warfare,
waiting
if you're
on
waiting,
it?
if you're waiting on
I gotta
Modern
move
Warfare
Lincoln.
3 or Diablo to go into Game Pass, you really didn't want to play it in the first place.
Exactly.
Like that's my thing.
That's the thing.
A
I'm
lot of
waiting
these
for
guys
Diablo.
who talk about, oh, I'm on Xbox, I'm playing games. They're not really playing games. You're
No.
influencers, you're businessmen, you don't really play games, you're too busy collecting statues, and you don't play these fucking games. Like I really wish they would get out of the space of talking about games when they don't play games. They really
It's
don't play
because they
games.
all
I have
gotta.
nothing.
Yeah.
I just don't get these guys. Like they keep talking about stuff they want in Game Pass, and I'm not
It's
trying to
all.
pocket check them.
But
What I'm saying is, if you really want to play these games, you play these
you
games.
played them
You
already.
don't really care. You don't care about gaming. You
Yeah.
don't care about gaming.
Like games,
They
like
don't.
the things like games that like I see coming to the PlayStation service or in a service. Someone's like, oh, that's nice. Oh, that's cool. I was, maybe I just didn't get around to it and stuff like that. But there's nothing that's like if I was not in the service that I'm gonna subscribe to play that game because I would have purchased that game already. Like if you're just sitting back waiting for, and then think about if you're excited for a game, you're really just gonna sit back and wait for it to potentially possibly release there, like whenever it's gonna happen.
I don't get that. I don't get that
either.
thinking.
If you're so hyped, like that's
This
the
is
whole.
gonna be a hilarious next couple of years, Jez,
Oh
I
man, it
promise.
is gonna be friggin' hilarious. It is. Let me get these super chats here. Jenna Hayes, yes, says $5 PlayStation peeps keep buying Call of Duty, they'll put money in Microsoft's pocket. If PlayStation peeps keep buying it, they're putting money in Microsoft's pocket. Well, same thing goes with Minecraft too. I guess they're putting money. The problem is that they can put money in Microsoft's pocket. Microsoft doesn't know how to use their money effectively to give us quality games. God damn it. Cosmic Hero 270 with the 10, he goes, Jez, why put these games in Game Pass when the friggin' Series X is backwards compatible with the 360? If dudes cared, they will already own these games. Exactly, Cosmic Hero. That's exactly what we're saying on these things. Like, these old games are not driving factors for this. It's more of the list wars and the paper champ, which that's exactly what we'll get into with the ABK deal with, like, how it looks good on paper. What's up, Blank? How you doing?
Yo, what's up? Hey, man, you gonna give me permission to just join in here? I gotta sit in the waiting
how do
room.
I do this? I don't. Discord's a freaking pain in the ass. Hold on. Yeah,
man.
You just got to give them a role that has the
I
ability
thought
to
I
go into the
did.
chat.
I'm gonna add it. Here we go. I'll do it so you don't have to worry about it, Link. Where is it? Here you go, Link.
But yeah, man,
Should
sick.
work there.
Don't feel bad, Jeff. I had the time of my life trying to fucking figure this shit out.
Dude, I hate Discord. Sucks ass. I have no goddamn clue what the hell is going on with this Discord. It's so confusing. It should be easy.
So what are we talking about here right now?
Oh, we're just going through the experience playing Modern Warfare 3 beta, and somebody asked in the chat, like, what do we think it's going to sell this year? Well, this tweet right here is kind of like damage control in the sense where they're like, hey, guys, it's not coming to Game Pass, so buy our game. because if they thought it was coming to Game Pass with this deal, people won't go run out and buy Call of Duty.
They want them to continue buying it.
that's
I
what
mean, it
this
makes
tweet
no
is.
sense if they don't buy it.
Exactly. So I'm sure it's going to sell like it always does, because there's people that just buy it, and it's more for the glitz and the glam and the leveling up than actually the game, itself. Like, I feel like a lot of people just kind of just go through the motions, just like NBA 2K and stuff like that. And
You're my number
they're gonna
one
do that.
customer.
But as for bringing in audiences and stuff, I don't think it's a very compelling year this year for Call of Duty. I think last year, definitely with how Modern Warfare 1 was, the remake that was done really well, and Modern Warfare 2,
You're my
I think
number
last
one
year
customer.
was done pretty well. This one, we'll see with open world zombies. I guess that's new, but I'm never a huge fan of the zombie modes. So I don't know.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the
I love zombies. That's
Yeah?
like the
Yeah.
best part of COD to me.
Ugh, I'm just no.
Like I like the original zombies, but after they just kept doing it too much, and I got burnt out on zombies.
Yeah.
The worst one was that advanced warfare with them
Oh,
fucking
the
bus?
running ass.
Now
the
that-
bus?
sprinting
Oh,
fucking-
No, that shit was horrible.
customer.
That shit was horrible.
Dude, that one, I missed the bus. Killed. And then if you missed the bus, you didn't die instantly. You had to just walk into oblivion and then slowly die. It was the stupidest thing ever. That bus. Oh
Nah,
my
that was
God.
Black Ops, wasn't it? Black Ops.
Whatever
2,
one
I
was
wanna
the
say?
bus. That was dumb.
Yeah, I think that was Black Ops 2.
It was like 3 different maps, and we have the bus that transports you to the 3 different. Whatever. Please. Goddamn horror show. That's a real one. Game Night says, with the 10, Game Night, he goes, look how many of them capped for Starfield, and when you check their gamer tag, they only played for a couple of minutes or hours. Hell, look at the Forza Motorsport. People didn't even complete the first race. Holy Spirit. Where's my Holy Spirit, dude? There's less. And know what's crazy? Game Night, going along with that chat, it's crazy how much more prevalent that is now than ever. Like, I felt like it got worse. More people capping for games they never played just because it makes a list and it fits a narrative and it brushes Phil Spencer's nutsack. I don't know why.
Brand loyalty, man. Brand loyalty, bro.
I don't even know. Because you know what's funny is, like, I was watching, because I was watching the when the Eagles lost. The guys were so critical of the Eagles, like their own show, their own big diehard fans, like critical. They're pissed off. They're never going like, well, they gave it a chance. They played their hardest. It's like, Eagles suck. They friggin' lost. They suck. You know what I mean? They get all like, my best entertainment was watching an Eagles loss and listen to the fans rave. Can't stand about them. That was my entertainment as a Giants fan. Now my entertainment is the Giants suck and whatever. That was a hold in the end zone, but they shouldn't have won anyway. Anyway, I don't want to get into the whole thing with
Hey, let me
football.
ask you a question.
But God damn it. But you
Didn't they
critical of your
release
brand.
how much? Didn't they release how much Xbox bought Ninja Theory for?
Yes, in the leaks.
How much was it?
Oh, I gotta go look for that shit. But I'm just saying, like,
I remember
seems
seeing
so
it
critical.
one day. I don't remember what it was.
of them. I'll take a look to see. I think it was. I can't wait. I want to see what the hell Hellblade 2 is. That is like the last. last
They
hurrah.
purchased Ninja Theory for $117 million.
Damn.
Jesus.
They overpaid.
I wouldn't say they overpaid. I think Ninja
think they
Theory is
overpaid.
extremely talented.
That's the only.
I think they are too, but I think they overpaid for what they got. Like
I don't
whatever you
think
see
so.
produced from them.
If they were
They
able
haven't
to
got anything
retain,
yet.
if they were able to retain the talent, then I don't think they overpaid.
Okay,
They
if they were
retain-
able to retain the talent, maybe not. But at this point, I just look at if I'm just looking at what's on the table and what they produce for them and what's I think they overpaid. Like
Yes.
you're not gonna see that money for at least 5 years.
Did you see the
You know how many games Insomniac put out in 5 years?
the message
Oh,
from
exactly.
Deviation Games?
Yes, that they're recruiting to hire people.
Bro, I'm
From
so
people from
confused
Epic.
now.
I don't know what the hell's going on.
I-
Okay, I don't understand. I don't
so-
understand what's going on with that.
Yeah,
I am
don't know.
so confused now, bro. The only reason why I'm confused is because you just laid off a fuck ton of people, and now you're saying you're looking to grow. It must have been, the people who work on contracts or something like that.
Just
It
like
couldn't have
Naughty
been the
Dog's,
main.
the
It couldn't have been the main people, bruh. It just don't make sense.
I don't
Right.
know what's going. All I know is that we were talking about, I think, last week about like, the Sony roadmap silence and stuff. Listen, the thing is that we know they're cooking. It's like a chef that doesn't reveal his secrets. It'll come out. It's like, who made this? Let me find out how it's made. They're like, no, you stay out here and enjoy the meal. Don't worry about the chef in the kitchen. He's doing his job. You enjoy what he's cooking for you. And that's kind of like how they're operating.
Spider-Man marketing is coming to an end, so
exactly. They're going to have to ramp it up.
It's the next thing now.
The next thing, but man, it's we'll get to Spider-Man. Oh, but one thing, the next thing first let me get these chats, man. The grinders are going wild in the chat. They're all hyped up, man. They know it's Spider-Man week. True Witty goes, Bethesda Pete Hines retires after Starfield launch. Yes, we got that one, and I got the inside story. And if you want to click on the video, I also some behind-the-scenes footage of Phil whining and dining Pete Hines before he got his head turned around by Big Booty Bobby. But anyway, we'll talk about that.
Shit.
So damn, pause. You got to talk about that one on that one. And then Cyberdragon, 22 months. He goes, "What's up, chat mods, Grinders panel, and the host?" Yes, that's me, Mr. Grindhouse. How you doing, man? Thank you, Cyberdragon, for being a member. And hit that like button, Grinders. And we're going into I think this happened after the show last week. The PS5 new design with the removable. I think it happened. The Slim or whatever.
I could have sworn we had talked about it.
Did we?
Or am I wrong?
I don't know if we did.
I don't know.
Did we?
We might have not.
You know what?
It
I don't think
happened
we
the day
did.
after.
Or either I might not have been here. Yeah, I think it happened the day after that. Why we didn't talk about it.
Because they
At the day after,
I think I was
right?
mentioning, I was like, that Mr. Henderson missed it by a whole month, and then the next day they announced it in October, so he did miss September on it.
They
but
sure did.
The thing is and I said this on the other shows. I was thinking about the fact that they made the price $450 and they increased the memory. One of the problems that I had was my thing is relative to competition, and I guess you can't call the Xbox Series S competition right now because it's getting demolished.
Can't even call the Series X competition.
Yeah, I know. So but in the world, if they were competition, I would Sony should have really made a great case for boom. Our lowest $400 thing is $50 more than the 1 terabyte Series S. For $50, it's a no-brainer on that one. But they kept that $100 price difference with the 1 terabyte S. I thought they should just stomp them out, dude. Just kind of stomp out the competition, just wipe it out. I don't know why you keeping them around.
They already are wiped out.
I know, but it's just dude, why would you keep that $100 price difference? You were doing fine at $400. Just sell your digital at $400. Keep it $50 from the S.
Yeah,
Make
but they
it
would
even
have
harder to sell the S.
If they did that, they would have to increase the price of the. They couldn't have sold it for $399 with the disc drive being $79. Then the detachable disc drive would have had to be.
But they could have made it for $400.
No, they couldn't.
Here's the thing.
I see what he's saying.
No, they couldn't have.
I
know what you mean, because then it will be cheaper to buy the disc drive.
Right, exactly.
They still have. They have 4 SKUs now.
My mic's low. Holy shit.
They have 4 SKUs now.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, this one's replacing it. This one's going to replace it.
No, it's going to replace it, but we still got inventory we need to get out there.
That's where Spider-Man
attached the same price. No, I can't make both of these the same price.
There we go. I increased my
the old SKU wouldn't sell. They wouldn't sell out either.
They wouldn't. They would just sit because now you got a newer, smaller SKU.
It's just stomp them out.
You got a newer, smaller SKU.
Keep that. And kill that housefly. Get it out of there.
Let me ask you, Jess, do you own a discless PS5?
No, I don't. I have
Frogs,
3 discs.
Do you own a discless PS5?
Yeah, I own 2 of them.
Okay, so let me ask you, Frogs, since you would be the perfect example for this, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you take your digital PS5, pull off the cover, can you put a disc drive on that? Can you make that
no, I cannot.
physical capable?
No, I cannot.
Oh, you can't?
Nope.
Well, if you go out and buy a Slim, you have a choice. You have a choice of whether you want it to be a disc-based PS5 or a discless PS5.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, I was trying to get all the digital because I knew I was never buying disc-based games, so I was trying to get a digital PS5.
Oh no, same here. Same here. I got physical and I got digital, and honestly,
but I agree with what you're saying. I never put a disc in my PlayStation ever.
Yeah,
I feel like we had this conversation. Link, didn't we have this conversation? I swear, I feel like we had this conversation, dog.
Well, I do play. I buy physical games, so
I go back. I do more digital, but if
only thing I buy physical is Switch. Outside of that, I don't buy anything physical.
Absolutely nothing to me. I wouldn't care if they stopped making physical games today. It wouldn't be.
Yeah, me neither.
It wouldn't mean shit to me, dog. Honestly, it wouldn't.
But I like the physical stuff because they go on sale better.
Yeah,
so
the sales,
faster
man.
on
The
sale.
sales.
That's why
I understand what you're saying.
Hold on. That's still not true.
That is
Bruh,
true.
Well, you're right. When they stop carrying them,
PS5
they have digital
sales,
but you have to wait for them sales.
But they
You gotta wait for them,
sales
though.
all the time, bro.
But you got to wait for them,
Oh
though.
man,
Physical games
those
are
Amazon
always
and
on
Targets
sale.
of Black
They're
Friday.
always on sale.
Target every year. Grinders. Here we go.
Bro,
Remember
Black Friday on the I don't know how to explain this.
Wait, I got to do my sales pitch. I got to do I got to do the sales pitch every year around this time when the weather's changing. The grinders get an inside a tip. Target will be doing, remember, right before Call of Duty launch, early November, Target does it. Buy two, get one free sale. They've been stricter.
No, they do have that.
They do it every year. Now they've been getting stricter on it with certain games and stuff. They used to, man, I used to get like I used to get Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed. I used to stack them up, man.
Oh, yeah, I used to do the same
Now
thing.
they got tricky. Now they got a little.
Yeah, when I bought physical, I used to, but then I said, nah. Like I said, the only console that I buy physical games for is Switch, and the only reason I buy them for Switch because I don't trust anything.
Because he wants to lick the cartridges.
No, they proved to me.
That is what really sells it.
No, there's another reason.
Remember that shit when you
the
cartridges?
So when you buy physical games on the Switch, right? The games actually run off the cartridge, so you don't have to fill up your internal storage.
Yes.
So if you got a 32 gigabyte, let's say you got a 32 gig Switch,
You just made the list.
The only thing that installs to the system is the patches, but the game itself is on the cartridge, so you don't have to fill up your storage or go out and buy SD card.
Yeah.
So it is beneficial on the Switch.
Storage.
Well, that's one reason, but I don't trust Nintendo.
What I'm saying is like you don't have to. I mean, but what I'm saying is if you got the cartridge, you don't need the storage. So.
I don't trust Nintendo. Anything they do digital, they prove it to me. They don't.
Ron just gifted 10 members here. Hold on, I gotta get Ron. Ron just gifted 10 members. Thank you so much, Ron M. Who did he give it to? Sergeant got it. Yi King Zero. Yo Ying Yako Zero. Weezer got it. Oh, who else got it? Bitrate. Welcome to the VIPs. Partying with Herman Holtz. CR Bruin. Neil S. MZ Phantom. And Gino DeMarco. Hey, welcome Italian. There he is. Gino.
You just made
got
the list.
into the VIPs. And Freddie 215, Freddie Krueger, he's in there. Reaper. Yo, thank you, man. Whoa, this is the list going on, man. This keeps going on. Thank you so much, Ron, and welcome to the VIP Grinders. Use those emojis.
You just made the list.
We got that special one that we're going to be going to next with the headlock of former Jim Ryan or Jim Gordon Ramsay Ryan giving a headlock to Phil Ness. We got that one. And also, when we talk about Spider-Man, we're going to have to use the Cerny laser eyes.
Just made the
Cerninator. We'll have to use that one as well. But, yeah, the thing with the physical, and I like the option is really cool. The new design, I've seen some photos of it. Oh, shit, I didn't even show them.
You just made the list.
It definitely looks smaller than the other one. Like,
it's smaller.
Is smaller. Well, I had a video of it. Where is it? And, having the disk drive as an optional one, here it is.
It is, yeah.
What the hell?
I mean, it's an option.
Porn music, goddamn, with the freaking video.
It's an option. I don't care for it, but it's an option.
What the hell's going on? Please stop doing the video.
I mean, if y'all love physical so much, I got a collection of fucking physical.
What about the stand at $30? Is everybody going wild over the $30 stand?
No, because I don't use the stand now.
Well, the $30 stand.
It comes with a little stand. It's a peg stand.
It's a horizontal.
But what I'm saying is I don't really think the stand is a big problem. I think people are making it bigger than it needs to be. I think Sony's doing exactly what Sony's going to do. They're like, look, you want to go on ahead and you want to buy this digital system, and you want to buy that. You want to buy the disk drive later. Hey, you're going to pay for it.
Yeah,
you're basically going to pay for it.
And also,
the thing separately.
And the thing is, too, is that early adopters got the stand that could go both horizontal and vertical. Later on, yes, now you have the ability to modulate your console where you could add a disk drive to it, but they're going to take out something with the stand. So I guess early adopters got something where it's like, okay, well, we got the bigger one, but we also had a stand that we could put it in both sides.
We also got to beta test the system, too.
That, too. Yeah, we did beta test. It wasn't as rough though as some other systems, but yeah, it was It ran pretty good.
Yeah,
out of the
they
box.
had to get some things together.
The party
let's just
system
say
was whack though. The
Look,
party
let me
system
tell you
invite
something.
thing that needed to fix.
If y'all don't think the Xbox Series S is a beta system, that white one, when they're gonna bring out a whole black one with more storage, they beta
It's the
testing
same
people.
shit though. That ain't no
Well,
beta test.
They
It's
didn't
the
even
same
say
shit.
no,
beta
it's the-
shit ain't.
No, that's what I'm saying. All they did was add memory.
Yeah,
They
They're
did,
just
right?
testing
Yeah,
out like what will
storage.
people pay for.
Well, I'm not even saying in comparison to the S because I don't even view
That's
any
not
of
even
the
a- yeah.
Xbox's consoles as next gen
they're
consoles.
not. They're
bruh.
last gen
Mm-mm.
console.
They
No,
are
the Xbox
last
Ones.
gen
Their
consoles,
performance
bruh,
stuff
and
is
that's
just
why
a
they're
mess.
doing last gen things.
Yep.
PlayStation 5 is the only next gen console. It has proven it time and time again. All of these features that y'all pine over, there's only one console that's doing it consistently, and that is the PS5. You can get mad about it, you can bitch about it, but it ain't gonna change the facts. The
Yeah.
fact of the matter
I
is, if
agree.
you went out and bought an Xbox Series, the only thing you've been doing is waiting for them to acquire things that you're not going to play.
Yeah. Exactly, because the thing is, even when you look at the Digital Foundry stuff, everything they went through, it's like on the PlayStation. The games that are made with the PlayStation 5, like they were just saying with the VRR and stuff. I did not watch all the Digital Foundry stuff because I did not want to get spoiled on it. But
I
even when they
listened
went
to it. I
through
listened to it.
Horizon, even when they went
Mhm.
through stuff, even with the Spiderman stuff, the fast travel, and people can make fun of the SSDs, but man, the way the fast travel works, the way it is, like these are the benefits that you get from when you're developing software for the hardware. This is what you expect out of first party. Look at what Super Mario Wonder looks like. This is what Nintendo's able to pull out of that old ass console and what it looks like and what they're able to do. That is the benefits of first party. That's why we'll talk about it, but when you see the first party with Forza and Starfield and looking, and that is not taking advantage of the hardware that they built, the constraint of the hardware, specific hardware, all the Hovis methods, the vapor chambers, all that stupid crap. That stuff needs to be taken advantage of. That's the whole purpose of a console's existence. It's fixed hardware for focused development to maximize the performance of a game, because developers do not have to worry about all these different configurations. They should be able to work on a fixed system and optimize.
Yes, look at-
So when you
look
get
at-
a
look at it,
game,
look-
well, I'm gonna say when you get a game made by first party, they have the most access to the hardware, so they should be able to take advantages of it. And we see that coming from Sony's first party and Nintendo's, but Xbox,
Look at this, Jess.
it's the worst place to play half the time.
Look at the Series S, right? Whenever games have multiple modes, that game is generally stuck with 30 frame per, that console is stuck at 30 frame per second, even on third-party games, right? Even get third-party games that have ray tracing, or even a game like Forza that sort of has ray tracing, the Series S doesn't have it, right? Look at a game like Spiderman. Every single mode in that game has ray tracing.
Ray tracing.
Because they are coding this game to the metal, and they're maxing this system out. And you can't really do that when you're coding for all these different SKUs. You're making shit for PC. You got this really, really weak piece of hardware that you still have to release games on because most of your user base is using that. So, with a game like Spider-Man's a testament to the things that Mark Cerny said when he did the road to PS5. Everything that he said is coming to fruition. Everything that he said.
Yeah. The SSD. The
Yeah.
SSD. The SSD. Dude, everybody makes fun of the SSD.
Remember they made fun of it? Yeah.
They made fun of all the SSD. Dude, the way that it's not the SSD hardware specifically, it's the way the SSD is integrated into their system and how their games are able to utilize the SSD. It's not the friggin' this SSD. I wish I had my video on. It's not this SSD that, oh, look, it's just an SSD drive. PCs have it. No, it's the way they're able to utilize the SSD because they don't have to deal with a Windows operating system. They have their own operating system, and the system is made for games. So therefore, they could use the SSD in unique ways to make their games do certain things better. That's what the SSD is. It's not just the hardware itself. It's not just like everybody got SSDs. No, it's the way they're able to configure it to do things in game that they probably wouldn't be able to do not in a closed system. That's why you get the benefits of a console being developed. It's a fixed system with the architecture that they know so that they can maximize and optimize it. That's why all those modes in Spider-Man have friggin' ray tracing in it. Even modes that are over 60, even 45 frames. And the VRR has a friggin' like 45 frame mode.
Listen, what was the first home console that had VRR?
It was the Xbox. They talked about it for a year and a half.
The One X.
Oh, the One X.
VRR. The One X had VRR.
Yes.
The One X had it. Yeah. What I'm saying is Microsoft has been talking about all these features, right? But they're not even utilizing it in their first party games.
They talked about VRR as a crutch to save the bad frame rates that they were dealing with Xbox for over a year. And then PlayStation got VRR implemented about a year and a half later, and nobody talks about it anymore. And now the one that's really showing off VRR in the effective way in unlocked frame rates, giving you more frames with fidelity mode, is PlayStation using VRR to give us a benefit, not as a crutch. They'll be like, well, the frame rates are all over the place on the Xbox version, but if you turn on VRR, it will smooth it out for you. That's how VRR was used in the Xbox for over a year.
Right.
But now PlayStation implements VRR, and now it's like, well, you could play now fidelity mode in 45 frames because they unlock the frame rate, and VRR allows you to get those higher frames. That sounds like a better utilization for us as gamers of VRR rather than
you just made the list.
Shit's all over the place, frame pacing, this, that. But if you have a VRR and turn it on an Xbox, it'll smooth it out. It was a crutch for badass frame rates and non-optimization. So who did it better? The same thing goes with the friggin' ray tracing. Phil Spencer was talking ray tracing out his ass when it was Project Scarlet. God damn, finally Forza gets ray tracing and it's bootleg tracing. That's what it is. It's bootleg dynamic, whatever the hell they call it. All this bullshit. It's all bootleg. He was talking about ray tracing buzzwords all over the place. And then Starfield got, heaven forbid if Starfield gets a friggin' ray tracing. Ray trace my ass. Ray trace rocks. God damn it. They have ray tracing in nothing. Halo got ray tracing. Craig's ass is ray traced. Dude, Master Chief is not ray traced. He skipped over the whole ray tracing. Goddamn Ray Charles tracing they got over there.
So Jazz, earlier I was, on Twitter, in a Twitter space, listening to a journalist that reviewed Spider-Man, and he was talking about his experience with Starfield, and he was like, he said the game is just feels old. It load all these load screens, having to constantly walk. He said, "Listen, think about it. This game is supposed to be futuristic, right? Why can't I call an NPC or somebody call me and give me a mission? Why do I have to continuously walk up to somebody, start dialogue, get a mission?" He was like, "Get on the elevator, go up here, talk to somebody. Get on the elevator. That's another load screen. Go back down here, talk to somebody else." He said the game just feels."
Oh, there's tons of loading. It's
dated. It's a load screen simulator, and it's dated. And people are gonna say, "Oh, what do you expect? This is the kind of game Bethesda makes." But it's like at some point, you don't want better. You don't want more. Games don't evolve.
No,
technology doesn't get better.
Yeah, and that's why I said Starfield is your typical Bethesda game. It's not anything that's mind blowing. If you played a Bethesda game before, you know what you're getting from Starfield. Yeah, you're gonna like it.
Well, it's just the benefits.
I don't mind it.
First party should be delivering
better. I agree with you.
They should be delivering more. This first party.
No.
Right.
If you say this is just a typical Bethesda game, that doesn't excuse the way that shit operates. Not at all.
Oh no, by no,
because no other developer.
What I'm saying is like it does nothing special
to that extent.
Yeah,
to that extent.
Yeah, it does nothing special. It does nothing special. That's what I should say. It does nothing special. It's what you expect from Bethesda, and I think that's why I don't want to say got a pass, but yeah, in a sense, got a pass because people just like, oh, this is what Bethesda does.
The Frog, you see,
I agree where it should be better.
It's not really, doesn't really have the staying power on the charts from what it looks like. We'll see when it comes in NPD where it landed up, but like on Steam charts, it's
that's because it's released in kind of one area.
Nah. The reason why that happened is because people are excusing it, and the problem is that the majority is not excusing it.
Yeah, exactly. You're right.
Look
at the reviews.
Look at the Steam reviews.
Dude, I'm going to tell you something.
Jazz, look at the Steam reviews.
I know.
For Forza. It's like at a 41.
I know. 6 years to make that Forza,
damn.
and those reviews are like that, dude. I
But
can't
And those
believe
are-
it.
giving
you
giving
cannot leave a
games-
review unless you buy the game. You can't do that.
giving games a pass is what got you to that point.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what it is. Yep.
And I'm
'Cause
not
people
even
look-
trying to be funny. Giving
No.
games
No, that makes sense. No, that makes sense.
games a pass. Come on, y'all still
Nah.
over y'all head. God
Speaking
damn
about
it.
passes,
Giving
Pete Hines
games a pass. Think
took a
about it. Yeah,
pass.
it'll hit
He's
y'all
out of
later.
here.
It'll hit y'all later.
Speaking about Starfield, this leads right into Mr. Pete Hines and his departure that he.
Nah, he got kicked out.
Oh,
He
damn.
got
Oh,
kicked out.
damn.
They fired his ass. They fired him.
damn.
Oh,
They fired
shit.
him. He
Oh,
didn't,
damn.
he didn't
Oh,
just
damn.
retire. They
Sick
fired
of
him.
the
When
inside knowledge.
Starfield dropped, hey, listen, when Starfield dropped and it bombed the way it did, they said, nah, we gotta get this man out of
Oh.
here. We gotta get him the
Yeah,
fuck
so
out of
they-
here.
He said, "Get him the fuck up out of here." Damn.
Dude, so this is what Pete wrote. Our good friend Pete the Pirate. He goes, after 24 years, he didn't want to stay one more year to make it a nice 25. But after 24 years, I've decided my time at Bethesda has come to an end. I'm retiring and will begin an exciting new chapter in my life, exploring interests and passions, donating in my time where I can, and taking more time to enjoy life. I wouldn't be surprised he shows up somewhere else. He don't sound like he's done.
You mean making Bethesda games wasn't his passion?
Right, that was his
Being
passion.
publishing
No.
over Bethesda was not his passion?
No, it says a new chapter of my life exploring interest and passions. So, yeah, I guess there's passion there. I guess there's no more passion anymore. He wants more
Nah,
passion.
man, if this dude pop up at another studio, if this guy pops up somewhere else in the gaming
He's
industry,
going,
6 months
dude, just
from now,
like what's his name? Remember? Oh, the Shinge. He's like, he's
Konami.
retiring. He's done. He said he's finished. Meanwhile, the guy's like, I was on the no compete. Now my ass is gonna make some good games. Now that's what he just said. He's like, I was on a no compete. Microsoft had my lockjaw, all the bullshit. He goes, now I'm a free man. California law sucks. He's like, I'm here now. I'm gonna make some new games. Just like Drew Murray. Oh, he's retiring. He has a family. Dude shows up, Insomniac. Look what he did. Look what he did. He's dropping Spider-Man 2 this week. That's what Drew Murray did. Man, Drew Murray,
Only
I
need
tell
to give
you.
him some bread to make his
Dude,
own studio, man.
Drew, I always talk about Drew Murray. When we talk about people leaving, Drew Murray was working over at friggin' The Initiative. And he was playing the game with Phil, sponsoring Dr. Pepper, and
You're my
making
number
his
one
daughter play
customer.
the game. That was 4 years ago. The guy left after they showed the trailer to Perfect Dark, the thing that they're supposed to be playing. After they showed the Perfect Dark trailer, Drew Murray leaves. They say, oh, it's his family, all this other stuff. He pops back up at Insomniac and says, what's up, bitch? Here's Miles Morales. Here's Spider-Man Remastered. And here's Spider-Man 2.
Jess.
All in the same 3,
Yes.
4 years. Wait a second. He did this in the
Okay,
same
go ahead.
amount of years, and we haven't seen anything about Perfect Dark since. Instead, all we know is that bootleg Spider-Man and the Avengers crew over at Crystal Dynamics is working on Perfect Dark. That's all
And
we
they
know
just got
about
hit
Perfect
with
Dark.
layoffs.
This
They just
guy's
got hit
about to
with
drop
layoffs.
the game of the freaking best superhero game at all on his resume. Instead, he could have been stuck at the Initiative, staring at a wall and looking at the goddamn Venice Beach over there, looking at the friggin' merry-go-round and saying, when the hell's Perfect Dark going to come to fruition? Dude took the Initiative and he left that
Yeah.
place.
In the last 12 months, Microsoft, I think within the last 12 months, Microsoft has laid off 10,000 employees, right?
Oh, they laying off more too.
Look, they own LinkedIn. LinkedIn is just about to lay off 700 people. They just spent $68 billion to acquire Activision, right? And it's like, and they also announced that nobody's getting a raise. No Microsoft employee is going to get a
But
raise.
Satya is getting paid.
right?
Though. Satya gets his ass paid.
Well, Satya is, but
Satya
nobody's
is,
getting a
yeah.
raise, right? No, none of the employees are getting a raise.
They got to
right?
recoup that $69 billion somehow.
No, man.
They're
So,
taking it up to Microsoft
listen,
asses.
So
Dude.
what is going to happen? Let me tell you something. Don't be surprised
They
if you
gonna
see some
recoup that
layoffs
money.
at Activision. Don't be
you gonna
surprised
see
if you
layoffs.
see
Layoffs,
You
dude.
you gonna see layoffs? No. You know why I say you're gonna see layoffs? Because they're no longer gonna need some of the teams that work at Activision Blizzard because they're no longer independent. So
Right.
now they're gonna use their own chains. Remember they created the vault? They finna throw them niggas
Uh-huh.
right in there. They about to throw them in there.
And one thing, I was
Yeah,
telling
but-
this to Sick earlier, I was like, one thing I don't see on Pete Hines' thing is when is he leaving? Like, he don't like Drew. What's his name said he's going to be there.
immediately.
Is it immediately? Oh damn! He's getting
He
escorted out.
couldn't wait to get up out of there, man.
Dude, he sent this thing out, and they escorted him out. They said, "Here are your boxes, Mr. Hines. You're out of here."
Yeah.
Phil Spencer
Yeah,
says he sends his regards. So this is the one thing people are like, oh well, we're talking about Jim Ryan and all that other stuff, and Jim Ryan at least gave a date, and he's also dropping Spider-Man on his way out, and whatever else he's going to drop in the early next year when he leaves. But P. Hines is coming off Starfield, and that thing that was delayed over a year came out, and it's like, it's all right. It's 83. It's not bad. It's okay, but it's not the game of must play and the game of the generation that it was billed as. Todd Howard's next baby, besides Fallout and this, and it didn't hit the way I'll talk about that. Well, actually, I'll say it now. See how Spider-Man's hitting right now? This is a perfect example. You see how it is. Best superhero game ever. Must play. Like, this game is better than it makes the other two games irrelevant because this one's so damn good. This is bar none. And I see even like Xbox fans and stuff are just like, yo, I can't wait to play. But do you see when a game hits and
they trying.
I understand what people just try. Those are just haters or whatever the hell they are. But like the legit people, it's like, yo, this is a good game. You can't deny it. That's how Starfield needed to hit. It needed to be like, dude, forget about what you know about Fallout and on all this other stuff. This is the next wave of what Todd is going to do. This is the next franchise. This is the game that takes space games to the next level. This is a must-play game. Drop what you're doing and experience this now. And no, Starfield was like, oh, it takes about 20 hours before it gets good. New Game Plus before you want to start doing it. It's like, what? New Game Plus.
Hey, Tick, I don't know if you were saying something about this earlier, but look, within 1 hour, Spider-Man had over 100 reviews, right?
That too.
Okay. They did not try to hide this game.
They're not hiding it, selecting reviewers, like 50 people at launch.
I mean, the survivors and stuff like that, they probably didn't get a code because we know what they are trying to do. But what I'm saying is, like, generally speaking, this game was sent out to a lot of different people. Microsoft was very selective about who got a code to review this game, and it was mostly sites that they knew that was going to review it favorably. Once the game was in the wild and all these other outlets that didn't get a code got a chance to review the game, the score started dropping, right?
It dropped a lot, too.
Way off a cliff. So
it dropped like 10 points.
This manipulation and all this stuff that Microsoft is trying to do is not working, man. It's not working.
And also, too,
to make good games.
Exactly.
You cannot get around that.
But
listen,
wait, sick. No, wait.
Well.
I see commentary.
Go ahead.
If you just build great games, everything would turn around. It's just not true that if we go off and build great games, all of a sudden you're going to see console share shift.
He says no, that's not the answer. Oh, but when I bring that up, people go, "Oh no, he just had a bad day." I'm like, shut the fuck! He had a bad day. Dude went on Xbox podcast and said it doesn't matter about games, bitch. That's what he said. I don't give a shit if he took a shit in his pants.
He said exactly
what he meant.
True.
He said exactly.
Just focused more on great games on our console that somehow we're going to win the console race. I think doesn't really lay.
It doesn't matter. Great games don't matter. But then Spider-Man coming out. Watch what happens.
Number one customer.
Watch. Ahead, sick head.
Mario when it dropped.
Yeah, watch.
You don't see those same, man.
Just don't. But he said it. There is your Lord and Savior. He saved Xbox, coming around telling you that it doesn't matter to make great games. It won't do anything. Well, Phil, you know what? That's a person that sounds like who doesn't know what a great game is. And yep. Considering your track record of Redfall and Starfield, yeah.
That's a person that buys the statues and talks games and doesn't play games.
Exactly. You got a friggin' Spider-Man coming out. Watch what great games do, you son of a bitch. Watch what happens. When Spider-Man drops, watch what happens when great games drop. A must-play best superhero game ever. Watch what happens. And tell me that great games don't matter. It's not going to change anything. Oh, really? Well, maybe make some good games and not have to come on again, just like for Forza, coming out there going, well, it's we don't know is a glitch. It looks like somebody creamed all over the goddamn screen. It has
shit,
dude! I played Forza. I tried it on my PC. It even maxed out. It looks bad. That's no goddamn glitch. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. There's something whack about the game. I don't know what the hell they did to
like
it.
It looked, honestly, I haven't played this newest, but I have played Forza games in the past. And no, they've never looked as good as Gran Turismo, but they've also never looked this bad.
They never looked as bad. Dude, never looked as bad.
Damn.
No way.
You know, you got people, and this is, somebody told me this from their experience. I haven't played it, that there are cars in the game that you can't get. So, like, there are cars that the computer control players can use that aren't available yet. They're going to be in some kind of car pass down the road, but they're in the game. But only the computer can use them. So it's like,
Xbox gamers deserve everything they get.
They deserve
this is what it is. More with less. That's right. Let me get these.
They begged for this. I cannot stress this enough.
No, because
they begged for this.
It became more about the executives and who they took pictures with than the output of what they are doing. Because everybody looked the other way when they were dropping these games with excuses and it didn't come out. And they took franchises that I grew up with, that the people that are celebrating him grew up with, and saw how these things have diminished and how Forza, and tell me, oh, well, it takes time to make good games. Well, Halo had 6 years to make it and a delay and still couldn't ship with the features it was supposed to ship with, and the previous games have, the previous 5. Forza
still don't have
6 years to make this Forza when they were pumping out quality ones every 2 years. And this one, well, drag racing's not there. The AI joining, it looks a little rough. We use the same cars. Like, it looks horrible.
Car models from 14 years ago. Like, listen, I listened
for this Forza.
I was listening to Brad the other night when he had Colin Moriarty on there. You know, Colin said something so simple. You get what you pay for. You don't want to buy games. You don't want to buy games.
We've been saying that. That's the problem.
We've been saying it forever.
You think
the thing is, they tried to write us off as if
we're crazy or haters.
No. Why the fuck would we invest our money into some shit that y'all
get what you pay
company?
For.
Y'all don't want to pay for the product. You're literally telling the company you do not want to pay for their games.
You do not walk into a Chinese buffet and saying, "Where's the Gordon Ramsay filet mignon?" You're paying for cheap ass games. You're not a game like Spiderman. I don't think ever will be in development or exist. I think right now what you're getting in Game Pass are games that were either being built already and they're just gonna kind of get the back end of it. But now you're gonna come to the new wave of Bethesda, the new wave of these studios when they're starting these games from the ground up. Or they're starting these games from the beginning, knowing that they're going into the service. Watch how those games show up, because right now that Starfield, I don't think Starfield 2 is going to be like, you're not going to get a game built like a Spider-Man getting dumped in a service day one. If you really think that,
no, you won't.
You got just look at what's happening over the last 4 years.
Never going to get it.
Starfield, look at what happened with Game Pass. Game Pass has been around since 2017. There have been some good games. There happen to be the Forza games. You know, except for this Forza. Why? What happened? But you need to have balance. You cannot throw every goddamn thing that you're doing in a subscription service, because that is and look, you want to talk about, I'm gonna jump from Pete Hines. Watch this. You want to see something else? This is not even their first party, but here you go. Remember that Second Extinction that they were talking about? Remember Second Extinction? Probably nobody. Where's my does anybody remember Second Extinction? Anybody?
I remember that. That was the game, the dinosaur game, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, guess what?
That came out at the beginning of the generation. Supposed to be.
No.
It came. People thought it was.
It came out last year.
Last year.
It came out last year.
Maybe last year.
And guess what?
No. It was in like early access or something like that.
Yeah. Well, guess what, Sick? It's never coming out of early access. They're just sitting the game. They're saying it's done. There you go.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Here they come right here. They go, guys. We launched in Game Pass and Game Preview. Game Preview couldn't even save this goddamn game. Isn't Game Preview and Early Access the way to tell the devs what to do to the game? Well, it launched in Game Preview in Game Pass, and they initially planned to launch 1.0 version late last year.
You're my number one customer.
They found critical issues that told them to pull it back. Well, it became clear that the small team lacked resources necessary to hit quality targets and exit early access and game preview. The investment needed to make this was too large for us to bear. After evaluating our options, we're working during this year to find potential solutions. This became the reality our team had to face. Second Extinction will be removed from sale on storefronts, but the game service will remain open for the time being.
That Game Pass check wasn't enough.
This is Game Pass. This is what Phil's picking out, man. People were shooting dinosaurs with the Raptors. They loved it. And there you go.
When I actually had the Game Pass subscription, I actually downloaded that dog. Whew, that game was horrible, man.
It says it
didn't feel like a complete game.
And then here you go. We will eventually take the servers down later next year, but we'll communicate that in advance. It's sad that this happened, but the thing is that
no, it's not.
This is what Phil Ness is looking for. This is the games that don't have a chance.
Game
preview.
Service, dog shit.
Way to go, Phil. Game preview. What a good marketing. I can't wait to put my game in game preview. And that's the thing. Like, you could say, well, maybe it's just them, bad decisions. But the thing is that this is not a real good marketing
this is a
ploy.
consistent thing.
This is not a good deal if you want to do something in game preview. If game preview is not helping you develop your game and not giving you the funds. And whatever happened to the whole thing where they were going to pay developers to put games in Game Pass for you to test out? Remember Project Moorcraft that they talked about last GDC in 2022? They were going to pay devs. Remember when everybody was flipping out about Sony Trials? Well, Project Moorcraft existed, and they were supposed to pay devs to make game preview games to put in the service for you to try out to see if they wanted to be in Game Pass when they decided to release the game. That has yet happened. And here we go.
Listen.
Another game. Oh, and wait, I got one more link. One more game another Game Pass game. Did you see City Skylines 2? Shit's broken. We're shipping it anyway. Welcome to PC Game Pass. That's what they said. Did you see that, Trash? Where's that one? I tweeted that one.
No, I didn't see that.
Man. Here you go. Well, City Skylines 2. Here we go. Not this guy. City Skylines 2. Here it is. The PC version of City Skylines 2 will be released next week with performance issues. The developer has warned you. The developer has warned them. They said it's coming out, and look at this. The game was planned to release on PC and consoles on October 24th, but they said the console versions will be delayed until next spring. The PC version
you be finding this shit?
is showing. This is the Gaming Grindhouse, baby. This is what we do. This is what I do here. The PC version of City Skylines will still release on October 24th, day one in PC Game Pass. And then, what are we doing here? There you go. PC Game Pass. They said it's not coming. Let's see what they said. They said we still think. Here we go. Guys, is this a Phil Spencer quote? Quote, we still think for the long term of the project, releasing now is the best way forward.
Dude, if the PC requirements have increased, what the hell are they gonna do with the Series S?
Dude, this is
I'm being honest, bro. Even the lowest of the lowest GPUs are better than the fucking Series S.
The developer is telling you that its game's gonna be broken on PC.
How do you release a disclaimer saying the game coming out fucked up? Why wouldn't you just delay it?
They delayed it on the console because it's going to PC Game Pass. They're going to get one over on everybody. That's what
they just getting that check. Listen, they taking that check from Microsoft.
You bet your ass.
Really, they're damaging their reputation by doing that. They shouldn't even be doing it. You know,
look at this. I think Phil Spencer gave him his book. You go, quote, as we've always believed in transparency, we like to further shed some light on the state of the build. Dude, they're sending you a full price build. That's what they're sending you. Are you kidding me?
Oh my God.
They're like, this is the thing. This transparency shit grinds my gears. Because if I walked up to somebody, and I say this a lot, but if I walk up to you and tell you I'm going to kick you in the nuts, and I'm being transparent, are you going to thank me for telling you that I was transparent when I kick you in the nuts? Are you going to thank you? No. If I just came up and kicked you in the nuts, it would have been better. But if I just told you and it was transparent, would it make the nut shot easier to take?
Here's the secret. The secret
not hurt?
is Xbox gamers were not going to play this game.
Well, it's not coming to Xbox
anyway.
till next year. This is for PC
It
Game
doesn't
Pass.
matter. No. It does not matter.
So the Xbox gamers ain't playing at all.
They're
What
not
I'm
playing.
saying is, it doesn't matter because they're never gonna play this game.
They're not gonna play it.
And here we go. We will continue to improve the game over the coming months. Do I pay you over the coming months too, bitch? Or like, do I pay you up front and I basically work on promises here? Especially the people that either bought that game in game preview, that second extinction and shit. Now they're like, yeah, we're done with that. Thanks for your money. We couldn't do anything with it. We went to the strip club.
So what about the people who bought the game though? What happens to them?
They're shit out of luck, dude. They're shit out of luck. They didn't know what to do with your money. They went to Vegas and put it all on black.
Yo, I'm just reading this. I don't know if you talked about this, but Starfield lead quest designer leaves Bethesda.
Oh no, I got that
Microsoft.
one too.
Okay. I didn't want to get ahead. Yeah.
No, I don't. It is what it is. People are leaving, but the thing with Pete Hines here. Here's the guy leaving.
Why is everybody leaving Bethesda?
Oh,
come on, Jez. We can't just skip over this, Jez. Why are they leaving the greatest company in the world to work for?
The richest.
Come on. Microsoft is going to make them better human beings.
I'm going to tell you what happened.
Why are they leaving? Well, come on, man.
I know the reason why Pete Hines is leaving. I got the inside knowledge here. I'm going to tell you. Pete Hines, this is what happened to Pete Hines, right? So where's Mr. Pete Hines here? I'm going to show you. So what happened to Pete Hines, and now I'm going to get to the super chats. The grinders are going fucking wild in here. I'm going to tell you what happened to Pete Hines, because we have a Pete Hines email here. About what happened to Pete Hines. Why is he leaving? Why is he just leaving? Not sticking out for the 25 years he's leaving. But let's see. This is what happened with Pete Hines. So when Phil was going around and he had an eye. Bethesda was a very important. ZeniMax was a very important publisher. They were the first publisher that Phil ever wanted to buy, and he went over to Pete Hines and Todd, and he took him out. He brought his double date Aaron Greenberg with him, and he told Pete Hines how special he was. And he says, "You're so special, I'm gonna feed you. I'm gonna take care of you." And then Pete Hines is like, "I don't go easy, dude. I don't go easy. You better put a ring on it." And Phil's like, "Okay, fine. How's a $7 billion ring sound, Pete?" And Pete's like, "Oh shit, you're really serious about this, Phil? You really serious about us?" He's like, "I'm serious about you guys. This is what's gonna happen. Like." You're a ZeniMax. We see so much value in you, and I'm gonna make this a deal. $7 billion, and I'm gonna make you live in my house. Now, don't I'll have some booty calls come over and do some things, but there's just one thing you got to do is just don't make the PlayStation versions of the games that you're doing, and I'll put a ring on it. And Pete Hines is like, "Sure, Phil, $7 billion. So he's like, "You're really special. Greenberg, go get some more catering, go feed them." And then what happened is that they were walking down the street one day, and Phil just never showed up anymore. And he's like, they did their circle jerk where they sat around the meeting and they talked about how they loved each other and what a great deal and all this other stuff happened. And then all of a sudden, Phil walking down the street with Pete Hines, and he turns his head and he sees Big Booty Bobby, and he's like,
Big Booty Bobby.
Oh shit. Who's that guy? He knows how to grab ass too over there at that company too. Who's that guy? Big Booty Bobby. What? And Pete Hines like, well, wait, hey, what about me? What about? He's like, wait, no, hold on. And it was that eerie Thanksgiving, and he went over there, and he's just like, oh man, Big Booty Bobby. He's like, oh, you could put it anywhere, Bobby. You could put it anywhere, Bobby. Bobby, you could put it anywhere. He's like, I could put Call of Duty anywhere. You could put it anywhere, Bobby. Put it on Nintendo. Put it on the Switch. Put it everywhere. You could put it anywhere, Bobby. And he's like, holy shit. And Pete Hines is like, yo, you never said that for me, Phil. You told me I couldn't put it anywhere. He goes, well, Big Booty Bobby says, Big Booty Bobby's going to take this. He can put it anywhere. And then all of a sudden, Pete Hines got a little upset. And he goes, I thought I was the special one. They thought, I can't keep a straight face telling the story, but anyway, he thought he was the special one, and then he wrote that scolding email about how what the hell is it now? I had it here, and now I got a friggin' here it is. Where's that email here? Because we got the real taste with the emails. This is the one great thing about this Activision deal is we got to see the dirt going on and how he really felt about Big Booty Bobby and Activision. And here it is right here. when Pete Hines was wined and dined and told how special he was, he writes this email here to Jamie, who's his boss. Like, Jamie, what? He wined and dined us, Phil. Now he's two-timing us with Big Booty Bobby. And he goes, I'm confused. This is what Pete Hines said. He's frustrated. To Todd, too. He goes, it's not below. Is the below not the opposite of what we were just asked? And he puts parentheses, told to do with our own titles. What's the difference? Emphasized in bold is mine. And this is the blog. And what he emphasized in bold is, and we have committed, this is from Microsoft, and we have committed to Sony that we will also make them available on PlayStation beyond the existing agreement and into future that Sony fans can continue to enjoy the games they love. We are also interested in taking similar steps to support Nintendo's platform. And then Pete Hines finishes. He goes, did anyone at Xbox think about giving us a heads up on this? Todd's going to DICE, and you don't think a journo is going to find him and press him on why it's okay for Big Booty Bobby over at Activision to do with that, but not with us with Starfield or with the Elder Scrolls 6. Or any or every future interview that he does, he's going to get asked, why is Activision and Bobby treated specially that he could put his game anywhere he want, and I can only put it with Phil and Xbox? And you could see the hostility here. So that's the story. The thing was that Pete Hines was wined and dined and told he was special. But then a bigger fish came into town. And Phil Ness went barking up that tree and put a ring on it for $70 billion. $10 billion. He put it a lot more money than when now Pete Hines is looking at his ring going, oh shit, it looks like a fucking Cracker Jack ring right now. Goddamn, he gave me a Cracker Jack box ring. He gave Bobby the triple diamonds. And there you go. Bobby became special.
Oh, why he was mad?
That's why
Can
he
you
got
hear me,
mad.
Jess?
Yeah, I hear you now. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You know why he was truly mad? Because Xbox made him go jump out the window.
Yeah.
Xbox made him go to the general public and say, XYZ, these games aren't going to be here. We're sorry, blah, 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 blah. Whole time, he really wanted to put those games every fucking where.
Yeah. Remember the interview?
That's what that letter depicts to me.
Exactly. And remember the interview?
He was like, yo.
With GameSpot. Remember GameSpot where he said in the video, well, your game's going to be everywhere before? He's like, yeah, not until Microsoft acquired us did we were exclusive. Like, he made it sound like they wanted their games to be experienced by everybody. And guess what else? The Redfall developer, what did he say at his friggin' own event? Well, they just told us one thing. Stop making the PlayStation version. Then we saw the leaked things of Starfield, that Starfield was initially planned for the PlayStation as well. So, like, that was the one thing that Phil said. I'll put a ring on it, but you are not making those games on PlayStation. You do your last two, the Ghostwire and Deathloop, but everything else, it's mine. But then he goes over to Bobby's house and he tells Bobby he can put it any way he wants. Now he makes it for Nintendo. And meanwhile, Pete Hines is sitting here with a hampered studio, probably seeing, and especially as you see the install base of PlayStation blow up, he's like, holy shit, Starfield could have been the biggest thing since sliced bread if we put it on more places, like on that big platform over there. And that's the craziest thing.
I wonder how Todd really feels.
Oh, he's going to be the next one out. He's not sticking around for Elder Scrolls.
No, I just want to know how he really feels. Like, I want to know his real thoughts. Not the PR thoughts. I want to know his real thoughts.
He won't tell you. He's
that's
an
going
Uber
on
driver.
right now.
Maybe you're going to in a taxi cab confessions with him. He's an Uber driver. Todd Howard. Who knows what is the real? But I would love to know. Well, we saw a lot of their real thoughts in these emails because these emails weren't supposed to be leaked at all, and we saw that there was some hostility. And you look at this.
Yeah,
email,
bro was mad.
Yeah,
he was mad.
And you look at these emails and you see how he responded to the interview question, Pete Hines. You see how he apologized to fans when he said, "Hey, I'm sorry for making," and people like remember he did that as well. They basically told him
Microsoft made him look like a goofball.
Yeah, they made him look
in
like
front of the world.
Yeah, because the guy didn't want to look like he was selling his soul to the devil. He didn't want to be like, hey guys, we sold this thing, but we could, because remember when they were saying, oh, but ZeniMax is going to be their own publisher, Bethesda's going to be there, they could publish wherever they want, and we thought we are going to see like Bethesda publish games, and meanwhile, dirty ass Phil and Booty walked in there and just said, don't make the PlayStation versions, and that's it, you belong to me now. Where'd they go? And it's like, where's my line? I don't even know if I have it here. He goes, oh, I thought I had it right here. He's like,
we're selling snake oil. Don't let them know.
He goes like this. Where is it? I have the line where this is. I got the sound clip for what Phil Spencer went in there and said. Where he's like this. He goes, hey, this is what Phil said. He walked in. This is Phil's management of ZeniMax. There it is. This is what Phil did.
I've got news for you. You're mine now. You belong to me.
There's Phil's quote right there. That was him. That was a clip from the offices of Phil Spencer's office, what he did to ZeniMax.
I've got news for you. You're mine now. You belong to me.
Yeah. So,
yeah, they fired P. Hans, bro. They was like, come on, bro.
Well, he just left because he knew that
Nah, they fired him. They fired him. Come on, dude. We're not going to be nice. We're not going to be nice.
All right,
his ass.
Let me get to these chats. But yeah, like, the thing is you could say what you want to say. Everybody joking about Herman, what's his name, leaving, friggin' Gordon Ramsay. But we don't have any emails from him saying how he was dissatisfied with this. And you got to imagine, the guy was making multi-platform games. He wanted these games everywhere, and Phil sold them everywhere, but it was everywhere but where Phil says not on PlayStation, which that's where the hypocrisy comes from, where he's like, we're going to put these games everywhere that people want to play. And it's like, well, Phil, people play on PlayStation. And you can't ignore them, that install base is growing astronomically. How can you keep talking out your ass when that install base is growing crazy? People want to play there, but you're not putting your games there. So stop going around saying we're putting the games everywhere, because you're not. And that's the problem. Like, if you just bought this shit and said it's exclusive, be that way. That's what you should do. All right? That's what you should do. But don't do that and then go around all the Venezuelan government interviews with the Times and sitting on the beach and talking all this bullshit to Variety magazine and shit, going, well, here at Xbox, we make games for everybody and put them everywhere and hold everybody's a gamer and all the 2 billion people grab it. Like, shut up. Because you're not doing that behind the scenes, dude. You're not doing that. That's where I have the biggest problem. It's like, don't go around making it look like you're saving gaming and putting your games everywhere when in the background, you're telling them to stop making the PlayStation version, which is stupid because the install base of the PlayStation is friggin' huge. It's triple the size of your install base, and you're segregating them off. You're not making games for them. It makes no sense at all. And what's crazy is that the PlayStation and Nintendo are going to be even bigger and bigger, and it's going to be so hard for you to say we're putting games everywhere. Just because you slap your bullshit on a PC doesn't mean that it's everywhere. It's everywhere where you say it's okay. And guess who don't have guess who don't own operating systems? Nintendo and Sony. They don't own Windows. So even if you're putting it everywhere and you call PC everywhere, you still fucking own PC. So it's still in your best financial interest that if somebody sells a PC, you make money on the back end. So technically, the PC is your console as well because you own the friggin' operating system the PC runs on. I don't see you pushing Mac every goddamn day. Oh, well, maybe we'll do a Mac here and there, but you're not pushing, oh, we believe in gaming on a MacBook. My ass. Then we'll see where the rubber hits the road. But you're not talking Mac. You're talking about PC sales, and guess what has been dropping the last 4 or 5 years? PC sales. So you're trying to use gaming as a way to beat out Chromebooks and stuff. Another battle going on there. But it's bullshit. The thing is that you have a financial interest in PC, in cloud, all this stuff. So don't make it look like you're just like so self-sacrificing and putting this everywhere, because you're not. And that's the biggest hypocrisy of everything. And he bold-faced lies to people. I'm putting it everywhere.
Oh.
No, you're not, dude.
Yeah, he does it all the time.
You're not.
He lies all the time.
And you know what? He probably sold them that fucking song and dance to Pete Hines. Oh, well, you can put it anywhere. And then as soon as the deal closed, he sent out Booty. And Booty walked in there and said, 2 coffees, 1 sugar, and don't make the PlayStation version. I'll see you in another couple of years. And there you go. And then he walked out. And nobody saw quality. Phil Spencer thought that Redfall's going to get an 8. A 9. Oh, the review said bullshit. But anyway, Pete Hines is leaving. So who knows? Six says he's fired. I say that he's disgruntled. Old.
He got booted.
He got the boot. He got the boot. Well, he can't fire Todd Howard because Todd Howard drives Phil all over the place. So Todd Howard's his driver. So he can't get rid of Todd. Todd's his Uber driver. Well, let me get to all these super chats, man. I think we got friggin' holy shit. I think Ron M donated another 10. Is that another 10? Or no, we got those 10 already. Okay, good. The Claymores. The truth is, even Bethesda fans don't like Starfield because there's no world to explore and the story characters are boring. Only Xbots love it. Or people not playing it, I guess. That's who loves it. But you're right. The exploration was a bold-face, just waste of time. I did that on my stream.
That was a lie. The explanation was a lie.
Yeah.
How they said they were supposed. Yeah,
AK4
they lied about that.
Exactly. And AK-47 says, I just don't get how IGN and other outlets say it's better in every way from 2018, but gave it a lower score like what? Oh, we're talking about Spider-Man? Yeah, we're going to get into Spider-Man now. But thank you for the 5th super chat on the live stream for AK4. And then Claymore's with the 10. He goes, I had a health scare this past weekend. Life's too short. Waste of time on mid games. I feel bad for Xbox fans that wasted 10 years of their life. Well, I hope you're feeling better, dude. But yeah, life is too short. But we try to have fun in the games and stuff like that. But again, I'm impatient myself. And this whole waiting around for like, just wait till next year. Wait to when? Like, and that's the thing.
Wait to E3.
Wait to E3. E3 didn't even wait to E3. E3's like, shit, we're done. We're not even waiting to E3. I just don't like. The thing is that if you say, hey, they're cooking, it's going to take some time. Well, then I got 2 games that just took 6 years and they weren't ready for prime time. So I don't trust when they say, well, Compulsion Games is cooking up great games. That's why it's taking so long. Forza and Halo, their 2 biggest franchises, took 6 years to make their next versions of them, the 6th and 7th versions of their game. And they came out lacking features and not looking the way they should for a next gen, a leapfrog into the new generation. How did they take 6 years to make these games? And then you look at what they're able to do with God of War, and we're going to talk about Spider-Man and Horizon, and you look and, they're cooking, but when they come out, it's worth the wait. How do you say Forza was worth the 6-year wait? How was Halo worth the 6-year wait? Oh, come back for Season 5. And then on top of that, they're like, oh, and they're going to have, they're going to add Firefight over the course of Season 5. I'm like, are you kidding me with the goddamn waiting? Are you kidding me? Like, that should have been there 2 years ago, and now we're going to wait for the course of 5?
I waited for Halo, and all you gave me was bootleg Joe. Oh, now we sit and wait for comment.
Ridiculousness. And then they shunned the guy. Did you see that thing about the Halo stuff? Did you see this where they told the guy to keep quiet when he asked about a campaign for Halo? They're like,
I saw that. Yeah, that's crazy.
We're not going to talk about that. He goes, okay, move on.
That's crazy.
I don't think I even have that freaking video clip. But the guy was asked at the thing. He's like, oh yeah, I want to ask you about the. They was like, no,
that's
move
bananas.
On. For that one. Let me get Wana with 2 months. He goes, the first party Game Pass games are free-to-play model games masked as a sub-model value. And it kills me that people can't see that. Colin, you get what you pay for. Exactly what Sick and everybody was saying there. Cosmic Hero 270, he goes, Jez, Todd plans on leaving after Elder Scrolls 6. He's the last one of the old guard at Bethesda. Dude, when Todd leaves... Dude, I don't know. What's crazy is that the one person that I think needs to retire is Phil Spencer, and he's the one that's telling everybody, goodbye. Like, he's always the one tweeting out, like, good luck in your new jobs. Like, he's always, like, Bonnie Ross, it was great working with you. Like, no, Phil, you're the one that needs to go. like, he's the one that's saying goodbye. I'm like, Phil, you're the problem. Your management, the management of all this stuff. Like, don't you see? Where did Bonnie go? Bonnie's like, she was supposed to, like, anyway, they fired her. That was a gone. They got rid of her too. Anthony Perez with the 10, he goes, I used to wait around for Xbox to do what PlayStation Studios does and gave up. Likewise. PlayStation Studios was already at an advantage 10 years ago with early Naughty Dog and Santa Monica games. Then he goes, now look, the second super chat. He goes, now look at Spider-Man 2, especially if Digital Foundry analysis. The reflections in reflections. Starfield doesn't even have character reflections. The gap has only widened. Microsoft will never catch up. Anthony Perez, thank you for those super chats, and that is the goddamn truth. That is the goddamn truth.
Only going to get worse.
It is just
it's
just going to get worse. And now we come to the main thing here with great power comes great responsibility as we talk about Spider-Man. And also we loop in the Activision deal, which closed went ahead on Friday. I saw celebratory. They were dancing in the streets with their shirts off and nipples open. Xbox fans were going crazy. They had parties, the celebration.
Buying statues and shit, holding the line.
I don't know what they were doing, dude. They were going wild on Friday. They had 500 people in a friggin' space with Tom Warren, and they were celebrating Microsoft spending money. And it was a day of days. And how quickly that just fizzled out, and a game actually came by. 2 games are going to slap that ass with Spider-Man and Mario this week. And while people make lists, Xbox looks like the paper champ. And again, we're back to the lists and back to the paper and looking at the IP. And what I say about with great power comes great responsibility, we knew this deal was going to go through with the concessions of Ubisoft. Never go full Ubisoft, but they own Xbox Cloud globally of putting Activision games where they want to put them. And that's a concession that they made. And old-ass Activision games. And Diablo 4 is not coming this year and maybe next year. But the thing is that on paper, it is absolutely crazy how much IP Microsoft owns. And now the thing is what are you going to do with it?
Nothing.
Now they and know what else? It didn't just happen on Friday. They had all IP for a few years now, even years before that. And I could sit here and go, wow, it's amazing what they didn't do with Banjo and Conker. Why they never made
They're going to do it now.
Instinct. Yeah, they're going to do it now. They're going to go into Activision and go, you know what? Stop Call of Duty, right? I want a team that's going to make a Prototype. And they're going to be like, who? You know, Prototype. Yeah, we're going to make that for everybody, and we're going to put it in Game Pass. It'll be great. I want a big budget on it. It's going to be the best open world superhero game. We're going to take on Spider-Man, and we're going to make Prototype, and we're bringing it back. We just paid $70 billion. This will be another $10 million to make Prototype back bigger and better, and we're going to take on Spider-Man, and we're going to reclaim the best superhero game ever. Yeah, in what world do you live in? Do you think that's going to happen? First off, they just took their studios and slathered another. They're going to have to go order Switch dev kits because all of a sudden now they're Switch developers. You forget that, right? All of a sudden now all your Call of Duty guys are now Switch developers. So that's number one now. Let's spread them out another layer of thin. We got the same bar of soap, and now we're wiping out ass with one more console now.
Oh, shit.
There you go. You just turn them into Switch developers. You forget about that? What do you think? That just happens overnight? They're just going to make a port for the Switch? No, dude. That's more resourcing done for them. And they even said it in their emails. Nobody told us. Microsoft made promises. They didn't even talk to the devs to say, hey, Infinity Ward, you mind making Switch games for the next 10 years? No, they didn't. They said it in their friggin' emails. Nobody talked to them. Bobby. Grab ass big booty Bobby. Nobody told Bobby's like, nobody told me. But he's gone after December. It's not his problem. They're the grindhounds. Get them. Get those grindhounds. But that's not Bobby's problem anymore. Bobby leaves in December. Infinity
Bobby
Ward.
got his golden parachute.
Dude,
he's out of there.
Dude, big booty Bobby's going to be clapping in the streets. He's done. He'd be bronze that ass. What's crazy is that guy gets to cash out like that. Sick. 2 years ago, they were protesting out to take his stupid, dirty ass out, knowing that there was all that sexual harassment bullshit going on, that frat boy shit going on. He knew it and didn't do anything, and they wanted his ass roasted. And meanwhile, Phil Spencer came and saved his ass, kept him around to even do interviews for the next 2 years, And now this guy walks off into the sunset with all this money. They were protesting his ass out. He would have been me too, me fired. He would have been out of there by Christmas of 2 years ago, but Phil went over there and saved them. Don't you remember the first couple of months was that Phil was going to go into Activision and clean it up and tell them how to work respectfully and honor all this other. Remember, that was the first talks, women in gaming and all this other shit. Phil was talking that because that was the problem with Activision. And Phil talked about that for the first couple of months. He didn't talk about Call of Duty. He was going to fix it. He was going to go in there and change the culture and all this other stuff. Yeah. And now Bobby he got to do friggin' interviews for 2 years. They put that dirty bastard on goddamn MSNBC to talk. And now this son of a bitch gets to walk off in the sunset with all this friggin' money. They were going to fire his ass. They were protesting that. Get him out. And this guy got to stick around and now to cash out. Hooray. Craziness. Because of this Activision deal. Because Phil took on that opportunity to buy them and negated that whole thing. Dude was out. He was gone. They were getting him out of there. That's the whole reason why he went over there. Their stock dropped because of all the harassment stuff that was going on. Ridiculous. And he got to stay, and now he gets to leave on his own terms in December, and he's out of there. And there you go. And now who runs the show? Phil? Phil knows what to do with Call of Duty? We'll see. But you can't lie. On paper, what they got is absolutely ridiculous. Spyro. Like, yeah, look at this shit. Who made this? I'm sure Cobra made this. Like, it is ridiculous, the amount of IP that they own. The Paper Champ. They're the dude that goes around saying he could beat up everybody but doesn't want to fight. But he's tough to talk on paper. We got more lists. This is what they wanted the Activision deal for, so they can make these circle jerk goddamn infograms. And get the CDs now for the next 5 years while they tell you to wait. This is what it is. This is why. But it's ridiculous. But now what I always say is, do something with it now. Let's see what you do. Because what you have done, what you have already, you took it on the chin. You had to apologize. You had to say, I'm sorry. I didn't know. The reviews said they were going to be better. Conker, where are you? Well, he's in HoloLens. Well, HoloLens is gone too. Well, I guess Conker's gone too. Where's Banjo? Well, we put him on the Switch, nowhere else. And Perfect Dark looks like it's in perfect help. So, good luck with the franchises you used to have. And now you just got more. So let's see you do something with it. You got the power. Let's see you have the responsibility. Because right now you've been shitting the bed. And this is what it is. Like, this is what they got. They got everything. Ninja Theory, Mojang, Psychonauts. It is nauseating how much IP that they have. Doom. Wolfenstein. Arcane don't miss. Well, they missed. Under Microsoft, they missed. ZeniMax, Roundhouse. Look at this. High Noon, Treyarch, Demonware, MLG. Holy, they got MLG. Mobile League Gaming. Activision. Who knows it? Activision Capture Studio. Activision Media. Activision Research. Are we just making shit up right now? What the fuck is that? What is that? Who put this shit on this chart? Who did this?
Just realistically, bro, what is the last games that you've heard come from Activision?
Call of Duty. and guess what? Everybody had there was a huge game in June that nobody played. Wasn't it the Crash war game? Wasn't there?
Yeah, some service game that they
came
made.
out in June.
You know I played that shit.
Oh shit, Frog played it?
Nobody played that shit.
Why? Everybody
in
wants.
that
They took pictures of Aaron Greenberg hugging Crash's ass. What do you mean nobody played it? Crash came out in June. The brand new Crash game.
Nobody played it, and nobody's interested.
Grinders, did anybody play the brand new Crash game? Everybody loves Crash now.
Nope.
It was Crash War, some shit like that. It came out in June. Aaron Greenberg, right?
Nope.
What was it called? Crash Bash. Josh Ayers. There we go. No, Crash Team Rumble. Everybody loves themselves Crash Bandicoot. Isn't that what came out? Look, season 2 is coming out. Did anybody know that? Shit. You learn something every day. They're on
Season 2
goddamn
of what is coming out?
of Crash Team Rumble. There it is. Look at season 2.
Damn.
Dude, there you go.
Yo,
What
that is
happened to
funny.
season 1? Holy
Damn,
shit.
they doing a season 2. I didn't even know the fuck. What
Dude,
the fuck?
season 2's coming out. What happened? Look, they got
Damn.
pictures of Crash all over the place. They're sitting on Aaron Greenberg's face. They're hugging him. He's loving Crash. He's grabbing Spyro's ass. Here's a brand new game that came out a few months ago. There it is. There's season 2. Why is that not on the fucking list right here? They got Activision marketing right here, but they don't have Crash that just came out. This is the bullshit that we're talking about here. Let's see. Did they even put
let them live, Jazz. Let them have their
Toys
fun,
for
man.
Bob? They're like, oh no, Toys for Bob should make Banjo. Dude, Toys for Bob just made Crash Team Rumble season 2. What the fuck are you? Toys
Let
for
them
Bob.
have
There
their
you go.
fun, man.
Look, Party Mode season 2 available now. Look at this. Holy shit! Look, this is before Microsoft owned them. Let me tell you where you can play it. Oh my God. Microsoft, Phil told us more games everywhere, but let me tell you where we could play this game before Phil Spencer. PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series S and X. Wow. I guess he didn't put it on the Switch, so Phil saved the Switch. There you go. Thanks, Phil. Look at this. It was a next gen. Look at this. Toys for Bob. They made it. Look, it came out June 29th, 2023. Maybe put down the fucking court documents and see if these games. Season 2. Dude, don't you think that's fast for season 2? Jesus. The game came out in June. They're on season 2 already. There you go. Brand new game came out in June. Everybody loves their Crash Bandicoot because Microsoft owns them. There you go. Enjoy.
Dude, nobody cares about that shit.
Nope.
No,
That's why when people ask about these games coming back, oh, they're bringing back this, they're bringing back that.
prototype. Like,
No, nobody's gonna buy that shit. Number one. Number two, if it's in Game Pass, you're not gonna play that shit. So these guys are just asking for shit they don't even want.
yeah. Well,
They're asking for shit they don't even want.
Come on, they've played
barely
thousands
care-
of hours of Starfield.
Bro, they
man.
barely play
Come
Call
on,
of
man.
Duty, but they're asking for shit they don't want. Get out of here.
look at like just look at all the stuff they own. Like, dude, like they need like I really like. If there is no excuse, if there's no games and getting delayed, like this is ridiculous.
Hey, what you say, Jazz? With great power comes great responsibility.
Here you go.
You know what? Xbox Game Studios are going to turn into Sega as far as being a publisher. They
Like, look at
can't
this.
consoles to sell. They'll try to put their Apple on everything, and if they can't, what did Phil Spencer say? 2026, 2027, we need 100 million subscribers. We can't get 100 million subscribers. We're thinking about exiting. They might as well exit now.
100 million subscribers.
Look, they got the Crash.
Yeah.
Here's Crash
they
right here.
said by 2026, 2027, they need 100 million to be sustainable.
Dude, here's Crash
They're
right
not
here.
getting that.
They had
Yeah.
Crash all over the place, but he had nobody's playing his new game. Crash right here. There he is. And look at this. They got
It's
Battle.net.
130 million.
Dude, they got Battle.net. And no one else I think is so funny, too, is that since the deal
know
went
what's
through...
funny?
My bad.
Okay.
You know what's funny?
130
Sean
million.
Layden said the same thing. He said 200 million though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
They
actually,
laughed
you know
him
what?
out.
gotta be in the
They
hundreds
tried
of
to make
millions,
fun of
yeah.
him.
And did you see
They
what
tried to
Sean
make fun of
Layden
him
wrote?
when he said that,
Did
you
you
know?
see what Sean Layden wrote about, hey, you could go buy somebody, but how you manage them is a real test of what it is.
Integration.
Integration.
Mhm.
It is. That's true.
And that's when you look at this stuff, you know, they got so much. Like, how are they going to integrate it? Because we could go based off of what they did to Bethesda. And again, you saw the disarray of Redfall development, Starfield not, you know, did Microsoft save it? Maybe they did. Maybe
Right.
it was worse last year and they saved it. But again, even them saving it didn't bring it to what it needed to be at with all the money in the world. And that was the thing that they wanted to buy Bethesda for, was ZeniMax. And you look at this stuff, like, how they're going to integrate Call of Duty. Like, you know, and Bobby's out. So, like, you know, a new helm come over there, and they got Blizzard there, and Mike Ybarra. So they do have a working relationship with Ybarra. But no, what I do think is funny is that when everybody said that the Blizzard deal was all about King and mobile, I didn't see anybody hyping up Candy Crush over the weekend. You
I
know?
don't see nobody hyping up World of Warcraft or none of the shit Blizzard make either.
Or Bubble Witch 3. Shit.
You know why? Because Nothing changed.
Nothing
Jez.
changed. I know.
Nothing changed. The only thing that happened is that it solidified that you would get the games that were already going to come to Xbox anyway.
Anyway, yeah,
That's
exactly.
it.
Yeah,
That's
I know, and that's the thing. Like,
congratulations, baby.
they just wanted. And this is always the thing about this deal was that you were excited to get games that you were already getting, but you don't want to pay for them. That is
which is even stranger.
It's strange as hell.
Because how do you expect it? How do you expect it to prosper?
Yeah, like I don't get it.
They
Like,
don't care. Listen, I
I
listened to a podcast, and the person said they don't care. It's not their problem, and then it is what it is. You
But
know,
the
if
problem-
they can
see,
get a good deal,
and
it
you're
don't matter.
right.
They're
But
right.
Link, they're right.
right.
But the thing is, though, is that you think that they're gonna make the great games that you expect and give it to you for a low price and not catch
Yeah,
on?
they said Microsoft got all the money.
Yeah, and they're gonna take that shit from you, dude. They're gonna increase your Game Pass prices, or they're gonna give you less because you're paying less. Like people think that you think Microsoft's stupid. You think that they're just gonna go there and drop
It's a charity.
all this money and just give it away for free, like a friggin' like goddamn just a charity. Like, oh yeah, here I bought all this food, I'm giving it away for free, dude. No, they're gonna make their money back, and they're gonna make it from you, dude.
Like $100 billion.
Like, so stupid. You really think
to
that?
try to be relevant, bro? Like that's the craziest shit I've ever seen.
It's ridiculous, dude. It is ridiculous. What some people think? Oh no, man, I'm just gonna eat for free, dude, and nobody's gonna catch on. Yeah, you want to? It sounds like somebody who evades taxes. Like, oh yeah, they'll never find out. Yeah, they'll never. Microsoft, they didn't. They thought they could be clever. They couldn't evade taxes. Oh shit! Pause. Even Microsoft, the IRS found them. Like the thing is like when it's too much of a good thing or think that you're gonna get a good thing, trust me, time to pay the piper, dude. And they're gonna make games that fit the thing that they're trying to. Why do you think they will go buy all these studios that are already putting games on that platform? Why would they do that? The reason why is so that now they could tell them how to make their games, what budget to spend, and now they could put it in the service for the money that Microsoft wants to spend on the game. Not for the money and the budget that Starfield was going to spend. No, now we could tell you how much to make. We'll tell you, 10 planets, make it 3 planets, and we'll sell them 1 a month or something like that. Look at Forza. Look what they were able to do. Oh, level up each car. That's how we want to do it. You think if Forza was an independent company, if Turn 10 was an independent developer, they would have done what they wanted to do. But Microsoft is able to change the way the games are made and how they're designed to fit the model of Game Pass and subscriptions. That's the reason why they need to own them from the top up. If they just wanted to get Call of Duty and Game Pass, they probably could have paid a lot less than $70 billion to get Call of Duty and Game Pass. But guess what? They don't want to do that. They want to change how these games are built to save money. So, because they know they're not going to get it back because they're putting it in a low-cost service. So you could sit there and think that you're eating good, but all you're eating are table scraps, dude, because that's what they're going to feed you and make it look like it's food. It's a mirage. They're going to be feeding you table scraps, the second hand-me-downs. Oh, I can't wait for Gotham Knights. Gotham Knights, my ass.
Let me ask you a question, Jess. Do you really think they believe, the people who love Game Pass and the games that are coming out, do you really think they believe these games are amazing? Like, have they convinced themselves of that, or are they just trying to convince other people?
No, because they're not playing them. If they were amazing, you know what's so funny, Link, is that Forza is everywhere. It's on Game Pass, it's on the cloud, it's on PC. How many screenshots have you seen from true fans of Xbox sharing screenshots like we did with Gran Turismo? I was taking screenshots. Nobody. Nobody. This premier racing game, all I see is comparison shots to Gran Turismo, but I don't see somebody just playing the game, showing their livery. Even like I haven't seen it. Like, and maybe because Xbox Share doesn't work.
They're not playing it.
But I don't know, Grinders. Let me ask you guys in the chat, like, how many people have you seen share? Get ready, because I'm going to tell you, Friday, your timelines, whether you like it or not, are going to be filled with Spiderman screenshots and video clips.
Oh, yeah.
They already are.
Oh, yeah.
That's what happens
So
when
look,
a
check
game
this
that
out.
people want to show. Forza came out,
Yo,
premier
so-
racing game. Where are the screenshots of people playing races? Nowhere.
So let me. I was listening to a podcast the other day, and there was a Best Bot on there talking about Forza, right? And he was like, "Oh, I got 24 hours in the last Forza game," but he never even got to the achievement where you reach level 5. And all the people on the podcast was like, all you got to do is play like 3 races to get to level 5. So how could you have 24 hours in the game? Are you just pausing the game and letting it sit on the start menu? Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
The keyword. Hey, hold
Go to
on.
lunch.
This is the same thing, and we're talking the same person, same thing.
Hit that like
Hold on.
grinders.
This is
Go
the
ahead.
same
Link
damn
brings in
thing.
Link is like undercover Xbox stories here.
This is the same. This is the same damn thing they did with Starfield. You want to know why I know that? Because my son, when I look at how many hours he put to beat Starfield, and he has over 60% of the achievements, and they're sitting at like 20%, and you beat it, and he has less time than you, and he has fucking 60% of the achievements. You're not playing the game. You're pausing it. You're sitting
Yep.
there
You're
acting
sitting
like
there pausing it.
you're cheering and champion on you're cheering and champion on capping clown cocksucking stuff.
Oh,
And that's so annoying.
damn.
Oh,
But you know what's
dude.
crazy? This person couldn't really even argue against it. Like, he just kind of was
Because they don't play games.
Frog said the keyword cocks.
It was this person that calls himself the Best Bot. That's all I'll say.
Oh,
Hey,
But,
they do the same thing all the
Link-
time. Hey,
Link, you got to get yourselves out of those places, Link.
hey, all I'm gonna tell you,
You got to get out of there.
all
Link getting pulled
I'm
in
gonna say is,
to the smut.
if this man really want to know, man or person, man, woman, whatever they, want to really know how to play Starfield, go look at my son's achievements compared to your hours, and look how many achievements he has compared to you.
No.
He played the hell out of that game, and
Did
you
he
supposedly.
like it? Did he like it?
My son said it was okay, but he just felt like it was just more. Like I said, it was more
Forza.
Bethesda game. It was just.
Glenza,
It was just more Bethesda
Glenza
stuff.
calls it Forza Motorsport. He's like, you pause it.
So basically, so you can just sit there and pause the game and just let it sit there on the menu and get a whole bunch of hours.
Yeah.
God.
And you're not even
I know what
playing.
I know what they're doing. They're doing is fucking just atrocious because you serve no purpose in the game and gaming. You just like to talk your shit, and I'm just like, damn, do you really play these games?
This same person said they're moderately excited about Spider-Man 2, but they're going back playing all the old Activision Spider-Man games and loving them.
Fuck out of
my
here! Get
God.
the fuck out of here!
Damn.
Fuck out of
Yo,
here!
these people, where are you finding these people? Holy
I don't.
Jazz, you used to be on this person's podcast. That's all I'm gonna say. But the thing about it is,
You know what? You know what?
Oh man,
This person is cosmic.
This can't
Cosmic
be.
monkey shit. That's what they are.
oh man.
From now on, you just describe them as cosmic monkey shit because they're
But
talking
what I
about
mean
some
is
space
like,
monkey shit.
what do you get by doing this kind of stuff? Like
I don't
it seems sad,
You get to be the butt of everybody's fucking jokes. That's what you get.
That's right.
You're the butt of everybody's fucking jokes.
I don't play this game.
Speaking of, where the hell's Arc 2? Where's Vin Diesel's game? Holy shit. That was like another game for
Arc
Game
2.
Pass. That's supposed to come out next
Oh
year.
yeah, is that ever gonna come out?
Dude, I don't know. And that's the thing, like, that's why on the Twitter and all that stuff, like, I can't, Link, he's jumping into those things, listening to people. I can't waste my time, because it's just somebody that's not logical. And what's crazy,
I mute them.
and,
mute them.
and what's crazy is that
No, I wasn't in
the ones
space. I was
that
listening to a podcast.
the thing is that like I said, some of the people, I know what they wanted because we were talking about it when Microsoft was doing it, and the fact that it's accepting of what's going on now and how this thing is a victory. Listen, it would be a victory if Microsoft said, guys, guess what? Everything on here is only on Xbox, and screw you, Sony, and we're taking it all, and it's all for us. Then we're talking, and that's Microsoft.
But would it really be a victory? But would it really be a victory when you're still not leading console sales? You're not selling shit. Like, would it really be a victory?
No, it's not, because they got to make great games.
Like,
the guy, he said it.
Just focused more on great games on our console. That somehow we're going to win the console race. I think doesn't.
He says that, and then people go like this.
Phil Spencer! Phil Spencer! Phil Spencer, baby, let's go! Yes! Yes!
Oh.
Yes!
You know, I'm gonna
Dude,
be honest with you.
listen, I
I'm
talked to
not
that
even gonna
guy.
say that. I was gonna say something. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna fucking say it. All I'm gonna say is, I don't know what's happening to these motherfuckers when the apocalypse is happening, because these people ain't surviving.
I don't get it. Let me get Akeem at the
way
5.
they think they're not surviving.
All I know is Microsoft has always had the money. Even after Activision Blizzard and all the IP they get with it, they're still stuck until proven otherwise. And that's a good summary of the whole. With great power comes great responsibility. They have all the money. They got all this IP. Now show me what you're going to do with it. And again, it's wait time. It takes time and all this horse shit. And guess what? While they wait and look at the documents and fight Lena Khan and all this other stuff, Spider-Man 2 drops in 4 days.
Stupid.
And let me tell you something, just for what Spider-Man 2 is, we alluded to it before, but Spider-Man 2 is a best superhero game ever, they said. And you want to know what? I'm not going to show all the stuff, all the clip. I'm not watching any of this stuff. But let me tell you something.
I'm trying to stay away from it. It's hard, though.
How? Now, I said Forza and
when a game is that good, it's stay away from seeing stuff like
Forza
that. It's hard.
And Halo takes 6 years, and they are less than the previous ones. We have seen from Sony how now with Insomniac, they made Spider-Man 2 better than the first one, better than Miles Morales. They took Horizon.
You don't think Forza 8 was better than the previous one?
No. And and now you look at what they did with Horizon. Horizon is better than Horizon 1.
Hey.
God of War Ragnarok did more than God of War 1. And then when you watch some of the Spider-Man stuff and they say some of the things, I saw one, but we saw it in the video where you could do these extra web things and new gaming mechanics where you could create your own pathway for the web stuff. You don't have to just walk on rafters that are predetermined. You create your own ones and make your own kind of solve your own puzzle.
Look,
they added more. They didn't take stuff away from Spider-Man going, guys, we're doing more with less. We're gonna
add it later.
We'll add it later. You know, Spider-Man, we want to make another island, but we'll add it later. Right now we just want to ship it what it is with just Manhattan, but we want to add Brooklyn and we'll add the Bronx later down the line. I'm going to take it on the chin right now. I'm sorry. We couldn't get it ready for launch. Spider-Man can't be ready for launch. You don't hear that shit. You just see, boom.
Oh, man. We're going to add 60 frames later,
we're out.
You know.
Ray tracing at launch. No, it's coming later. No, we're done. We don't need Herman Holtz on a goddamn PlayStation podcast going like, you know what? We couldn't get it ready for launch. I take this full responsibility. No, there's no excuses. It is a great goddamn game. Go play it. Must play. Potential game of the year. Just go play it. So you see, when one company keeps doing that, and Mario's going to be the same way, just go get it. Best Mario game, just go play it. No excuses.
Look, when a company sits there and they realize how you function, and they create a Motorfest game that's basically Forza Horizon, and it's just almost an equivalent of yours. And I'm not saying it's the same, but they found your formula. You need to create something new.
Yeah.
You figured at this point that Microsoft would have said, you know what? We see what Sony's formula is with their superhero games, with their Ghost of Tsushima, with their games, period. We can go ahead and bounce off of that and create something for ourselves and be our... No, Microsoft still doesn't get it. They still don't get it.
They don't care, man. You guys, they do not care.
Because they could just send
I don't think they care either.
They could just send out Phil Nessmouse and go, oh, boy, I'm sorry. And he basically says he's sorry to go, oh, he's so honest. We like him. And everybody looks the other way. Meanwhile, they don't understand, like, how the hell did he let Redfall ship the way it is? Why is he out here saying we're sorry? Why are there excuses with what's not in Forza? And this is what I mean. These games, here they are, Spider-Man, look. They're beating themselves. Look, Spider-Man Miles Morales 85, remastered 87.
He knew. Look, if you listen to what Phil Spencer said, Phil Spencer knew that game was bad because he said, "Hey, whether it's a 6 or an 8, he knew it would score bad. He knew it.
I know.
He knew it."
But look at how the games evolve and they're better. The sequels are better. They do more. They add more. It's additive. It's not less than. And that's the whole point of what you expect coming out. especially moving into a next generation or current gen system. This is what they should be. Better than Horizon, better than 1. God of War Ragnarok, the stuff that you're doing in that one, you're playing as Atreus, you're fighting bigger battles, bigger things. That's what you do in the next one. Like, I could guarantee you right now, Ghost of Tsushima 2 is going to be better than 1. It's not going to be less than.
Of course.
At all. It's not going to be less than. And whatever Days Gone, whatever they're making over at Studio Bend is going to be better than Days Gone. And the thing is like, why can other companies do this? Other Sony and Nintendo be better than and evolve their franchises, and Microsoft is devolving. So when you see this, when you see how Spider-Man's coming out, there's no excuses. There's no tweets. There's no damage control. It is just go get this incredible friggin' game. Your ray tracing is there. Your graphics are there. Here, remember people like, oh, it looks like Spider-Man 1. Here you go. Look at the traffic density from Spider-Man Remastered versus Spider-Man 2. Better than. Look, one looks like a friggin' bustling city, and this is what we played with Spider-Man. Like, look at this. Better. Be better. Right?
Do not be sorry. Be better.
Be better. Look at the difference of the two things. Oh, it's the same game. Oh, it's the same. Look, honestly, like, Insomniac could have really just did more of Spider-Man Remastered for Spider-Man 2, right? And it would have been a solid game. They could have done that. But they went out there to
They
beat
could have, right.
themselves. Yeah, right? But they went out
Yeah,
there.
they went out there. They challenged themselves
They
to be
challenged
better than
themselves.
what they originally. Right.
Because they could have just cashed it
I
in,
agree.
right? They could have just said, we'll take a little bit of Miles, a little bit of Spider-Man Remastered, let's mix it up, throw in and then let's call it a day. And meanwhile, you probably people are like, oh, it's going to be an 80-something because, Miles got an 83. No, this.
Oh, a lot
this
of people thought
better than what they had out. And we thought Spider-Man Remastered looked incredible. And it all goes to what Steve Jobs said. Steve Jobs said, like, we're not going to know better unless we're shown better. And that's their job as game developers, as people that want to entertain us. Their job is to show us better, because we're not going to, we don't know what we want. You show us why we should buy your product. Why is this game 2 and not 1? Why is it better? And this is just a sample screen. Like, look at the, like, think about swinging as fast as you're doing, as you've seen from the scenes, in a city that looks like the one on the right, as opposed to the one on the left. There's 3 dudes walking on the street. This other one has, like, the crowds. Like, this is crazy. This is going to look like a friggin' movie swinging around the city. I'm not spoiling the game. I'm showing traffic. People.
Oh, God.
I'm not spoiling the game. Here's another one, right? Here's Spider-Man 1. Look at this. An actual picture of New York City on the well, I'll tell you. There you go. Spider-Man 2 in actual New York. Look at that. Don't they look like the same? They look like real pictures. Look at that. Craziness. The water. Look at the friggin' water. Look in this game. It's insane.
If only they had some more loading screens.
Right?
That's what I want.
Oh, well, did you see that quick load? I'm not.
I want some loading screens. I want to go up ladders.
Yeah,
and
I'll
load.
show
I want
you
to go on
that.
the lake and load. I want to go.
I'll show you one
catch
more
a pigeon and load.
little thing right here. Where did I even do with the? I've been seeing with the how the fast travel works. Where you don't even where is it? I think it's over here. What the hell is this? Several Activision games suffer price increase on Steam after Microsoft purchase. A few days after A few days after Microsoft purchased Activision Blizzard, the first significant change required the company's games were made. Unfortunately, it may not be. Several Activision games on Steam, the popular PC game store, have seen considerable increase in their prices, with some even tripling their value. Wait, what is this friggin' article?
Good. This is what people wanted, right?
Where's the article? The Liza P. I gotta see this friggin' article. Oh my god. I didn't even. Where's that from? Oh, that's what's. I think somebody was sharing that in the chat. Somebody showed me that too. Brazil. Well, I don't know. Whatever. So price changes. Well, where's that other thing? Where's the? I want to show you the The load is this the loading part? The fast travel? No. Did you see that where you just click on the map and it just zooms in?
Yeah.
They think they smart. They raising the prices of those games in hopes to move people off Steam into Game Pass.
Yep.
Oh my god,
It's
these
smart.
suits are ridiculous, dude. Look at
It's
oh my god,
it's not going to work though. Which they said that they can't grow Game Pass on console. It don't seem it's stagnant. So I guess they're looking at PC, right? So
hey man, whatever the hell they're gonna do, I still don't like Phil said. Great games don't move consoles. Nothing's gonna change. So
100 million, are we gone?
he said 130. They updated to 130 million.
Good.
I'm trying to find the friggin' load thing.
You don't think they're gonna get it sick?
Get what?
130 million.
Absolutely not.
No. Hell no.
Even with Call of Duty?
No.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
I think most people are just going to keep buying Call of Duty. They're not going to do Game Pass.
They are. They want to own their games.
Yeah.
That's why
Look
they've
at
been
this.
buying it.
Oh man, look at this friggin' traveling through the goddamn city. It is insane. So that detail what I just showed you, and look at this clip that they have right here of how fast he's going through the city. This is just insane. Look at the city, and I noticed it from the gameplay, how fast he's going through the city, and how detailed the ground is, all the stuff going on in the street. Parked cars, double parked cars moving, turning. It is insane.
The ray tracing, they Digital Foundry.
Yeah, you listen to it. What did they say?
They said that it's the best ray tracing they've ever seen on console.
Never seen, right.
They said that the game
They say
performs
that every time PlayStation comes out with a game.
Yeah, performs superbly.
Well, because it gets better and better.
That's
they
right.
learn.
That's the thing. I know, boy. I saw that, but I'm not.
I just want some loading screens. That's all.
Yeah, they said the game was impressive. So
I am pretty sure if Nintendo could do some of the things that PlayStation 5 could do, Nintendo's going to learn, because Nintendo and Sony seem like they learn how to use the freaking hardware they have in the best of its abilities, where Microsoft is like, hey,
their games look like they're getting worse. Microsoft games look like they're getting worse.
Yeah.
Because they are.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, basically.
I tell you what, Microsoft better win this month's NPD.
Yeah, they better win.
They should.
They should. They won't win another one this year.
Here we go. Better. I found the here's your loading screen. Get ready. And here's Mark Cerny with the SSD. First of all, look at the friggin' look at the stuff that's going on.
Mark Cerny tried to warn these niggas.
Watch this. He just
goes. Hey, they were worried about T-flops, man. They should worry about T-flops.
He clicks on this part of the map. Watch this. Hold it, and there we go. Boom. No quick. No,
that's crazy.
No. And know what's crazy is that we
I don't like it. That's bananas.
And
I don't like it.
Remember they removed the train scenes.
Stupid.
They removed the train scenes from the other ones, right? They removed the train scene, like him waiting on the train for a loading screen. Now you just click on somewhere and you're just in it. Dude, that's like Ghost of Tsushima, basically. Remember Ghost of Tsushima?
I'm not happy. I'm not happy about this at all.
Not happy. You want load screens?
If you don't have loading screens, it don't make you feel good.
What if I need to get up and go do something like go wash my hands or go fry some chicken or something like what if I need to do that?
You know what I noticed too, like in the way, whoa, yo, he's skimming on the water.
Come on, man! This game is moving too fast, man. It's moving way too fast, bro.
You ain't gonna be
moving that fast with that amount of detail. It's insane.
Oh shit!
Grindhounds, get him! Trying to get Frog a month of Game Pass. Get him. Phil's at the door.
Frog's getting beat up.
Frog, he has his Grindhounds on him. Phil always tries to offer Game Pass a month at Phil's door. Look at that! Holy crap! Get him Grindhounds. Look at this stuff. This is insane. Just moving around, that wingsuit stuff.
Hey, Link.
Look at the trees.
Were you
Those
in that
are no Halo trees? I'll tell you that.
Mario and Persona was doing.
I listened to some of it.
Your boy Paris came in there.
What?
Oh yeah, Paris came in there. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, he did go in there.
Now listen,
yeah.
Y'all should have paid close attention to what he said.
Oh man,
because what he said probably went over a lot of
what did he say?
heads.
I heard him
Remember
say
when
some.
he was talking about how they choose the games for game of the year and shit like that?
Yep.
Oh yeah,
And how he thought, well, his list consisted of Starfield and
Yep.
Division,
He
Yep.
changed
Final
it.
Fantasy.
Yeah, he added that. Yeah, he changed it.
Now, why?
After
That
the
that should tell you
Y'all think-
something.
No. Why do y'all think he would have the idea that Starfield would even be in the
In the
conversation
nomination,
of this?
right?
I'm telling you, most of those people who be in them spaces, they don't really listen to what's going on in them spaces. Because if you
They don't.
did, there is a lot of stuff that is very, very telling. And I said,
Oh yeah. You know, I was gonna say I knew that's what you were gonna bring up when he said that. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, he said
bet-
that this gonna be on his list, and he gets a vote. And you know, so
And you know they all in a group chat. Come on, man.
oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
what I was trying to tell them, and I don't think they understood where I was coming. Jeff Keighley does the Game Awards at the Microsoft Theater
Right.
Come on now.
year. How do you think he pays for that?
Man,
That's
Microsoft
why.
money.
That's why Phil was in the crowd but had nothing to say. Phil was in the crowd at the Game Awards but had nothing to show. That's why, because he
I'm just
fronted the bill.
honestly,
Look,
I'm just
I'm
laughing, dog.
But I'm telling you, Starfield
With all the
will
great
be
games
in,
that came-
in the Keighley Awards.
I don't think
Starfield
so.
will be in that thing because it is the
If
first
it is, it's a
time-
travesty.
No, I'm telling you
If it
because
is.
it is.
Oh, it will be. It will
It
be.
is a
It will be.
political move because it will be the first time just to get conversation going. It's a good marketing ploy. They're going to put Starfield, either Mario or Zelda, and Spider-Man. Or
Oh, you know Zelda's gonna be in.
They're going to do something
yeah,
where
absolutely.
each there's going to be 3 exclusive or so games from each of the big platformers, but and that's what he's going to do because that will be the narrative. He'll get a lot of attention because he'll be like, oh, who's going to win Game of the Year? Starfield, Spider-Man, or Zelda? Like who's it going to? And it's going to be the exclusives for each of them because he could play off of that stuff. That's
But
why
guess
Jeff
what?
Keighley
Guess-
should have
Guess
won.
which one gonna win? Guess
Smuggle.
which one gonna win?
Nintendo's going to win.
Nintendo's gonna win.
Gate 3 is gonna win.
No, Baldur's Gate's
Oh,
gonna
Baldur's
win.
Gate 3 is going to win.
I think
a
neutral
if
will
Baldur's
win.
Gate's
You're
in there,
right,
it's gonna win.
Yes.
I think Zelda. Oh, Baldur's Gate's the highest reviewed game of the year. What do you mean if it's in there?
Baldur's Gate,
No, I'm saying if it's in there, if it like the fact that Baldur's Gate's in it, it's gonna win.
Is going
gonna
to
Halo
win.
got
win
nominated
gonna
for
win.
Players' Choice
because
Awards, and it
it
didn't even
is
release.
the safest. It's the
Yep.
safest thing to choose to not get hounded by fanboys.
Exactly. So yeah, none of them are gonna
Same
win the
thing
game of
happened
the
with
year.
Take-Two, dog. Same
Take-Two,
thing
yep.
happened with Take-Two, bro.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah. So that's why it's gonna be a political mess. So I wouldn't use those things, but the thing is
The
that
PlayStation version of Baldur's Gate 3 has like 13 or 19 reviews or something like that.
yeah,
Make it really.
Yeah, it's really low. It's really low.
it's gonna be.
I didn't know
But it's
that.
like
a
it's like a
neutral will win.
97 or
Make
some
it-
shit like that.
But
Stopped it
It
as soon as it was on par with the score
I'm
from
telling
PC.
you, for viewership,
See, I'm waiting to get it.
it's
Black
okay.
Friday
It's
sales
okay.
because I got
bought
too
it.
many games,
I'm
man.
telling you, for
How
viewership.
how
and
is
all
it,
that
Link? Because I really
Now,
I
this
really
is what
haven't
I'll
got
say
a
about
straight
Baldur's Gate.
answer.
As far as the storytelling, the decisions, every decision you make
That's
does
incredible.
matter. I mean, you can
I'm not
do
a super fan of
the
the combat though. Like,
that's okay. So let me get to that.
yeah,
So
that's what I'm not.
the
a super fan.
the character interactions, the story, the choices, all of that's amazing that they were able to put that together. But the combat, the strategy based combat, it's a PC strategy game. So if you're not into those kind of games, like I'm not into them, but I think I fell victim to everybody around me talking about the game and hyping it up. So I went ahead and bought it, and I put about 30 hours into it, and I'm done with it.
Okay.
I just honestly, I hated the combat scenarios. I honestly just wanted to get to the more character dialogue and the character interactions. I hated the battle, so the combat's not.
Yeah,
it's
the
not.
combat's
It's
all
not.
right.
I love turn-based
Look at Weezer.
combat, but I don't like that strategy shit where you got to position.
Is it
Hit that
turn-
like on your way
is
out,
it-
grinders.
So it's
if you're leaving,
turn-based combat like XCOM.
Kind of, yeah, something
Yes,
like that. Yeah,
like
we got
that.
to position
Nope.
people.
I know I won't like it.
Yeah,
Nope.
you're not gonna
won't
like it. Yeah, you're not gonna like it.
Nope.
No.
and you know what?
Nope.
XCOM is a little more simplistic. This one has huge wheels. and
I
stuff.
hate those type of games The only game I played and I was like, it was okay, was the Mario one because it was super simple. But outside of that, I really don't like any XCOM style games.
Yeah.
I think those games are dog shit.
XCOM is a little bit even better. Like,
Same. I don't understand some of the games that people be like, like Disco Elysium and some. I'm like, man, these games are dog shit. How do y'all like these games?
I ain't gonna lie, I like Disco Elysium, bro. That's my shit.
I thought that game was straight dog shit. And I'm like 5 hours straight, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, it was just, the conversation was just fucking weird. I was like, man, it would have been in the game to me. I don't know if you ever felt like y'all played the game and like, this should have been a TV show, not a game. Disco Elysium is that type of game. That game makes no sense. Hey, speaking of games before Jazz goes on, hey, that Weird West Devolver Digital game we got for free, hey, give that shit a chance.
Oh, really?
That shit is interesting. Yeah, that shit is real
y'all
interesting.
didn't buy that? Yo,
I didn't.
Bro. Digital,
I didn't know. The thing is, I usually buy Devolver games because I like this shit. But I forgot that shit was coming out. It was so many games coming out, I forgot.
You mean Farming Simulator?
But that freaking game, that Weird West, that game is fire. That game is fire.
So, what did everybody do for Spider-Man stuff? So, what did everybody got the special edition or the 19 inches?
So, I got the console edition, and I gotta ask you. I gotta ask a question. Anybody bought the Yeah, I can't download my preload or do anything. My Spider-Man, when I bought my Spider-Man console, it came with Spider-Man, but it won't let me download my Spider-Man game at all. It keeps saying error, server error. I try to download it, it gives me an error. It says server error. So I'm wondering if I gotta wait until actually download it on the day it comes out.
No, you should be able to
I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna have to do. Spider-Man 2, I got it. It won't let me download it. It will not let me download it.
Maybe every time I try to download it or something.
That's what I'm thinking. Because it keeps saying server error, and I'm like, how is there a server error? This game hasn't even come out yet. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to wait till the day it comes out, which kind of fucks me up because it's like everybody else that pre-ordered it digital gets to download it and preload it. I gotta wait till the day it comes out because I bought the console. That's some snake oil shit right there.
Wait, because you bought the what?
I bought the Spider-Man PlayStation 5, and it gave me Spider-Man for free. But for some reason, I can't download my Spider-Man
that code. I think with those digital codes, they don't work until the day of.
That's bullshit.
I think that's how they work, as far as I know. If you had pre-ordered the game digitally, I think it'd be different. But I think those codes don't unlock until the day of.
Richard Farmer says he ordered a physical copy of Spider-Man 2, just waiting on the postal service. Yeah. The PlayStation didn't ship mine. I ordered 2 super editions, so I don't have to.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's the thing is that stupid PlayStation Direct. I ordered it, but I never logged into my account, so I never got. And they don't send me friggin' emails for some reason. My email blocks PlayStation Direct. Same thing happened to my VR. Like, I never could check on my status because I never get an email about my confirmation. So I don't know if they ever charge me, and they don't charge it till it ships. So, like, I found out that so I went in to my profile when I went to go order my my Spider-Man controller, and I was like, oh, they got a special edition in there. I want to make sure because I want to get that. Let me order it. So I ordered it, and I could track it because it's all under my account. And then I just found out now they charge my credit card twice. Now, if I get one box, now I know it was a mistake. If I get 2 of them, then I know that I ordered 2 of them.
You can't cancel the order?
You can't. It's in preparing stage.
No, it's preparing stage. Yeah, you have to wait until it actually says.
Even. So the 19 inches of Venom, I got double.
But you can return it, right?
Yeah, you can return it.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's freaking expensive.
But it's some bull. PlayStation Direct be fucking up sometimes.
They
order some things from them. They fuck up.
They don't send me an email.
I ain't never had no issue with it.
I don't get the emails.
I've had some issues with them. Yeah, I don't get the emails either. That's my problem. I don't get the emails. For some reason, my Gmail blocks that shit. I don't know why it blocks it.
I'm telling you, man. And this is the thing. Like, just going into the theme of everything. Like, they have this IP. This IP is now like their kind of their universe. Now they're gonna follow this up with Wolverine on this one. And the thing is like I said, they could easily just kind of cashed it in with Spider-Man. They could have just said, "Hey, more of the same. We got a
Yep.
little bit bigger city." And you already seen some of the stuff that's in there with the enemies and what they got going on, and I'm sure the story's incredible. And it's just like and it just shows that like this is what we should expect out of games for all the money that we spend, for all the investment that we make into gaming. We should
Absolutely.
be getting the best. We should be getting more than what like we should be like, wow, it's only it's
Jez.
only doing this like, and now we got even more that it's doing. It should exceed our expectations.
So, did we talk
Agreed.
about? Man, I don't even remember what we talked about. We talked about Walmart rumored to discontinue
physical.
If I
not
didn't,
all
I don't
physical.
have it on there,
That's
but
not
yeah.
true. Just Xbox games,
physical.
not all physical. Just Xbox
Shit.
games.
Okay, when
That's
I
what
saw
the guy from
when I saw the
Walmart
thing,
said.
it said Xbox, but I thought it was all physical. I read into it. Okay,
No, because Walmart sells a lot of physical games. They sell
need
a lot
to
of.
discontinue selling Xbox hardware. That's what they need.
Well,
to do.
this is the thing, right? Think about this, right? We've seen the leaked documents where Microsoft they're planning for the Series X refresh as an all digital console, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see Walmart potentially not stocking Xbox physical games. Also, Xbox physical games don't even contain the actual game. You still have to download the fucking game from the internet when you put the disc in.
They don't care
console.
about that.
And their games just aren't selling. So I mean,
Dude,
it's
this
kind
was
of
like a
a
movie.
situation where it's just going to be an all digital future with Microsoft, and they're just moving further and further away from really selling you games, honestly. So.
I mean, I don't know if that's a problem because I mean most people buy their games digitally
No,
now.
that is a problem because Microsoft. How many times have you heard Microsoft and Xbox fanboys talk about game preservation, backwards compatibility, all of this shit?
That is true.
It totally spits in the face of the things that Phil talks about when he talks about game preservation.
Oh, dude,
we need to make sure
that website goes after him every single time, man.
Oh yeah, does it play?
Canonical
Because they always release
man,
fake.
They
release fake physical games, right?
Yeah.
And no, everybody is not playing digital games. Digital is more of a percentage than physical, but there are still a large amount of people buying physical games. Well, not on
They
Xbox.
phasing y'all out, bro. They phasing y'all completely out, bro.
No, but what I'm saying is like, no, ain't no y'all. I mean, I'm still gonna be gaming.
It's just Spider-Man flying around the city. Richard.
Phasing you out as far as purchasing physical. They phasing you out, bro. It's okay. It's okay.
No, what I'm saying is like, Xbox is definitely accelerating it. So, I mean, if I was Walmart, I wouldn't sell the hardware either.
It ain't that Xbox is accelerating it. It's just that. Why in the hell would you continue to carry something that you can't get rid of?
That's not moving, exactly. And that's the thing.
True.
You're right. That's the thing. Like, if they're
Think
specifically
about it. If
doing
somebody
Xbox
told
phones,
you,
yeah.
Look, if somebody told you that they like, let's say you see a bad chick, right? But she tell you she got HIV, right?
Oh, hell no.
Are you gonna go for it?
No.
Oh, hell no.
Why aren't you gonna go for it? Because you don't want to
get
get
HIV.
You can't get rid of, right?
Melissa.
Yes, chef.
It's real. Come on.
No, but I'm saying you don't want to get rid. You don't want to go for something that you can't get rid of, bro. That's why.
Where's the lamb sauce?
Yeah. So, but see how you see how they tried to make it seem like it was all physical games when that's not the rumor. The rumor is Xbox games.
Because I thought it was all physical games.
No, they always try to lump PlayStation in with some bad Xbox news.
Well, because it was an article. The article said our physical games doomed, and then they went into, hey, Walmart's thinking about getting rid of Xbox games. When I read the article, but how they worded it was our physical games doomed. So they try to lump all physical games.
It's all about softening the blow and making Microsoft look better. I'm telling you.
Man, don't worry, they'll send Phil Nessmouse over to Walmart. He'll no, he'll do the Phil Ness mind trick on them. You will stock
make
Xbox
them look better.
games.
You want to make them look better?
Prog?
Just go third party. I said this go third party at this point. I'm tired of just talking about them because I'm like, shit, they're irrelevant to me in a lot of ways.
Just like how they were saying how subscription gaming and all this stuff was going to take over, and we're seeing the subscription prices are going up, and the big things that are selling
that's just not taking over.
Are big games. Matt Piscatello says it every single month. The big games, the Hogwarts Legacy, the Spider-Mans, the Marios, the Final Fantasy.
None of those are in Game Pass.
Those are exactly the games not in the service are the games that are driving the gaming industry. And don't you think that publishers and developers are seeing where the money is being
of
made
course.
Listen,
in this? And just like they did with the movies, the money gets made at the premiere. Money gets made in the movie theater, not on Blu-ray to disc. And straight to digital. The money don't get made there. That's the residuals. When you want to make your money back.
This is the future they want, Jez.
Well, therefore, but you see, nobody wants that future because that's not where the money making is. It is a loss leader, and that's why Microsoft now had to pivot, and they saw that the industry didn't want to go into their subscription, so they needed to buy to put them in their subscription. So they had to upfront the money to now that hopefully get it back over the years to get that money back, but they had to buy them because nobody wanted to go in there. and now you see the subscription numbers going up, the prices are going up, but the subscribers are not going up. They're going down or staying. And big games like Spider-Man, like Mario, like all these games that's what's moving the gaming industry, and that's what we want because we want more of those type of games. We want those games like the Final Fantasies, like the Hogwarts Legacy. Those are the games that we want to drive the industry, and we want those to make money and be successful because if they are, then we will get more of that. That's what you want. That's why when we come up here and we say about subscription gaming and all this other stuff, we don't want that to be the popular way. We don't want success there because then we will get the excuses. Just like what we saw with City Skylines. Oh, yeah, well, it's going to be like running like shit performance-wise, but we're sending to you anyway. Do you think if they were only not in a service at $70, do you think they would be that transparent? They'll be like, oh, shit, delay it with the console.
You're being toxic, Jess.
Yeah, whatever. I'm being intelligent. That's what it is. That's what it is. Because the thing is like...
Come on, you got to learn how to be a smart consumer, Jess.
Who would go out there and say our game's going to run like crap and to proceed to do it if they weren't getting money up front from being in Game Pass anyway? We saw the prices of what it cost people to put games in Game Pass. So, like, what was that? The Star Wars was like, what, for the 10 million, 15 million for Star Wars day one in Game Pass. You see that. So they're getting that money up front. Shit, put it in Game Pass, and we'll get the money, and we'll fix it later. That's not the model that I want as a consumer. That's not what I want to subscribe to. I want to know what I'm getting. And when you see what the quality of Spider-Man is, what Mario is, what the games of Final Fantasy are, what we got with God of War, what we got with Horizon, when you see that stuff, you know where your money's going. You know that that's a quality product that you're willing to spend money on. Who wants to get a half-assed product? Who preferred the delivery of Redfall as opposed to the delivery of Spider-Man? You rather have a game that just shows up that you click on, and then the executive has to get on there and cry and say games don't matter, I'll do better at my job, and I have a bad day and shit myself. And who needs all that? Just show me the game. I don't care. I shit my pants. He's like waking up. He's like, guys, I woke up. I have a fucking Hershey squirts. Yeah, it's a bad day today. I don't give a shit. I don't care if he had a bad day and he was under the weather. I don't care. That shouldn't be part of my gaming experience. I don't care what side of the bed he woke up on. All I care about is what I'm paying for is what I expect back. You know what I mean? Go on a vacation. You spend $5,000. You better expect an experience like no other. You go on a vacation for $200 and sleep in a goddamn well somewhere that you're going to get what you pay for.
Hey, Jazz, you mean to tell me you don't care about another man's hemorrhoids?
Oh, shit. Oh, man. He's like, oh, look, I took it on the chin and in the ass. So
that's what Microsoft is, a hemorrhoid.
He's like, oh. He's like, oh, I took it. He's like, I'm in a bad day. It's like,
do not be sorry.
Get the hell out of here. Oh, well, he took it on the chin, so I'll try out Redfall. Get the hell. Who needs that? No. Give me a freaking quality product. And that's why I'm glad when a games like this this is gonna blow up. And it should, because this is what the gaming industry needs. It needs quality games because this is what we want. That's what you want. You don't need excuses. 60 frames coming later. Get the hell out of here. Ray tracing day one. All 3 modes day one.
I I just want some load screens. That's all I
Oh
want.
shit! Load
Just put some of
screens.
those in my games. Just put some load screens. Put some stuttering. Give me an extra dose of VRS. I want it to look extra, extra Vaseline.
Oh man. Sick
I
just
want the
wants to.
rock to be like pudding.
Oh
I
man,
want
he
that shit
wants
to look
load
like
screens.
Oh,
He likes to.
damn.
He likes to wait.
Wait, just wait till E3 there will be a
He just wants to wait on load
showcase, but I
screens.
can't say when all our games need help. Bootleg Studios helping with perfect dark.
Phil Spencer! Phil Spencer! Phil Spencer, baby, let's go! Yes! Yes! Yes!
You know what else is funny too is I saw all these studios congratulating Insomniac, all this other stuff, celebrating the great game and stuff like
Ooh.
that. All
What
the
studios?
PlayStation studios.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like what a great day! Like Get Ready for a Game. Studio Ben did it and all that other stuff. Like yeah, like because it should be celebrated. Like this is what we expect, and yeah, whether it's coming from PlayStation, Nintendo, Microsoft, like Xbox, this is what Xbox should be delivering for us. We're 3 years into the next generation. We should be getting a Forza that looks like it's foggy every day, and it's a glitch, frame pace, the ray tracing is not real. Like what they showed us is not really what it is. Like. How did Spider-Man, remember when they showed Spider-Man during the June showcase or whatever? Everybody's like, oh, it looks more the same, and how it got now better? Like, it's better looking. And also on top of that, you see how the marketing of Spider-Man worked, right? They revealed the enemy here or there. They went into the how the exploration works. They went into some of the suits. You see how they drip fed. They kind of kept showing more and more and more. Then they even showed that last trailer, which I did not watch, where it showed another enemy type. And then they just like more and more. And you see how they peel back the layers of this game, making it bigger and better than what we anticipated. They didn't just say, guys, Todd talked about Starfield 2 months ago, and that's all you're going to find out. And if anybody shows any of the loading screens, we're shutting down your Twitter. Like, that's the lead up to Starfield. It was like, don't speak about the loading screens and the false travel. Hush, hush. We have a few people that are picked out to give it a great review so we could go on the shows and say we're doing well. Like, it was all hush, hush leading up to Starfield. No full rollout gameplay, peeling back the onions. Look at this.
We
Look at
hear
it in
to
Spider-Man.
the lead up to an Xbox launch, the lead up to a game. You start hearing more and more the closer you get to launch about what's not in the game.
Yeah,
more than you hear about what's in the fucking game.
It's crazy.
And it's this won't be there. We're gonna add this later. We're gonna do that later. We're gonna, it's like just because they're not interested in releasing a full feature product. Because
I do.
I mean, who the hell? Nobody's buying it. So I mean, people are going to make an excuse because it's in Game Pass. It is what it is. This is the direction. No one should be surprised anymore if the next game that come out is missing all kind of stuff. They're going to make promises. Yeah. It just is what it is. So if you go into it, if you are paying for that subscription service and you are okay with these subpar games, then I guess there's nothing wrong with it.
Ryan has a question here. Let me see. Hey, I got a live chat. Ryan says, he's asking, he's like, was the Xbox One gen better than the Series gen? And I could confidently say, yes, it was. The Xbox One generation was better than this. Yeah. Yes, it is.
It was, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Guaranteed. Even the launch lineup was much better.
They didn't even launch with a game. So
yeah, they didn't even launch with a game. Have you seen third parties just skip Xbox entirely and say we're coming later, we're trying to get it to work? Like, I've never seen anything like that in a generation, like except for the original Xbox when it wouldn't even have the install base. But like, the Xbox One was a much better generation than this. This is a trash generation. The only thing about this generation has been about acquisitions and who they're buying rather than what they're producing. Everything. Yeah. Halo was a disaster. Halo 5 was better on the Xbox One than the Series X. Halo was better. We don't know about Gears, but Gears was like, that was better. Like it was better.
Oh,
and
man,
they could say, and that's why
they do to Gears.
Jesus.
My God.
Who knows what they're doing to Gears, dude? That last one that was all bad. They did a cool cinematics, but the story was horrible.
Oh man,
Yeah,
I
I
want to
couldn't
see
even
how
finish
they
it, man.
fucked
I
that
couldn't
up.
even
Story in
finish it.
that open world was
I couldn't
dumb.
even bring myself. I bought the game and I couldn't even finish
was
this
the
campaign, man.
stupidest camp. It
The
was the stupidest
multiplayer
story.
was horrible.
Oh, the
The
multiplayer was
was
recycled,
terrible.
dude. And now I'm gonna
Yeah,
tell
it
you
was
one. I'm gonna just I'm gonna just say one. I wish that they also added some sort of VR something to the Spider-Man. I'm surprised they didn't do anything like that, knowing that they got that out there.
Have you seen the VR mod for Spider-Man on PC? You don't want to play that in VR. You don't
I
want to do
played.
that.
They had one for the
you-
movie, but they didn't have
Listen,
one.
let me tell you something.
It would've been
No.
cool, though.
No. It's unofficial stuff.
Oh, you mean
Just
for the game? Oh, for the PC game.
You don't want to listen. Let
Be
me tell you
throwing up
something.
all
You
over the
think
place?
you be throwing up all over the damn place. Yeah, I don't think that would not be a good VR experience.
No
at
Spider-Man
all.
VR.
I don't think so.
I'm like, bleh.
No, not that game. No, you don't need to be swinging around and flipping and spinning.
Oh,
No,
man.
it just
No
wouldn't
VR.
work. I don't think.
Throw them all
Would not
over the
work.
goddamn place. Well, I have to show a picture of New York City for Spider-Man because nobody wants to see anything about the spoilers. And actually, to be honest, I haven't watched any of the videos, any of the reviews. I don't want to know anything. I just want the game and play it on Friday. So it's going to be a long 4 days of just trying to stay away. And what I've been doing is as soon as I see something with Spider-Man, I just close my eyes and scroll faster. Like, I just don't want to look at it because I really want to just see everything for it is. And even my son and I are going to be in a race. He doesn't want me to play it until he's playing it. We want to experience it, at the same time. So I'm still going to play a little bit of it on. I got to play a little bit of it, but yeah, I'll pretend. I was like, oh, I didn't know, but yeah, because I want to. Man, I can't wait. I just can't wait for this special. Spider-Man the favorite, and then Venom in there. Man, Venom's my favorite too, and I can't wait for the Easter eggs and what it is, and if they allude to Wolverine. But what's even crazy too. Leave us on the Spider-Man thing, is that what they've able to do with elevating Spider-Man 2 now compared to the other Spider-Man games that they made. Just think about how they're gonna now do Wolverine. Like it gets me more excited for Wolverine on that. Like, the fact that
I just hope Wolverine is more of a. I don't want an open world Wolverine game. I would love for it to be a more focused narrative.
I'm thinking
segmented.
They might lean towards
game.
that. You're right.
It should be segmented. If you give us a segmented world, like not like God of War, where you have some larger areas, but it doesn't have to be an open world type thing. And I would love that. The game is going to be a mature rated game, so I'm interested to see what Insomniac can do with that. So, I can't wait. I don't think Wolverine's coming out next year. I think what you'll get next year from Insomniac, because if you remember Spider-Man 2018, they had 3 DLCs for it.
Yes.
So I think you'll get some DLC releases next year for Spider-Man to kind of extend the legs of that game. And I think Wolverine will probably be a good call.
I didn't even think about
2025
that.
release.
Yeah, you're right. That is a good
release.
That is a good call because you're right. When they did Spider-Man the first one, they had the season pass as part of the special edition or whatever like that. And this one has no indication of a season pass. So you're right. They may do next year a Spider-Man like how they did with Horizon or something like that, like a Spider-Man.
Or they may not. They may not. But I would.
I'm surprised they didn't do a God of War. I'm surprised God of War didn't get one.
You are more likely to get some Spider-Man DLC next year than to get Wolverine. I think.
We're not getting Wolverine next year. Nah, Wolverine's not coming next year.
Yeah.
Nah, no way. But I'm. Well, let me ask the last question here about Spider-Man. Were you surprised at the reception of it, or did you think that this was gonna get like the 90s that was gonna get? I knew probably think some 90s, but did you think that it was gonna be this universal kind of like it's great, or you thought there was gonna be more hate, kind of like it's more of the same?
You know what I knew it was gonna be something crazy when they flew them people out and had them come play the game early.
A few weeks ago.
Early.
Right. That was
the game. The game went gold early. They got review codes out early. The review embargo almost about 5 days before the game launches. They were confident in this game.
Okay, yeah. So you knew that it was going to be universally just like everybody loves it. Yeah. Because I thought that definitely there was going to be some sort of like, it made like a lot of kind of like, because they did kind of that with God of War, Some of the reviews were just more, it's more of God of War. Meanwhile, that was completely wrong. But I thought more people would be like that. And the other thing
I thought they love when games are like more of the same. Isn't that what they did with Starfield? This is just more Bethesda.
That's like a Fallout mod, dude. There's more Bethesda. It's better than Fallout 76, so it's a W.
But you know what, Jazz? The people you hear saying that kind of stuff, those are a minority of people trying to change the narrative, and
Downplaying it.
downplay the game. So those aren't people with a genuine opinion about it. So
Nope, not at all.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I just thought that I know because also we got some of that too when they showed it. With in June, I'd be like, "Oh, it looks more just like Miles. Like, it looks like remember everybody did that thing, and then they slowly just did." And what's funny is that even though they led with that gameplay, and people were saying like, "Oh, that gameplay looked a little similar. The water effect didn't look so good." Now we see what the water looks like and all that other stuff. It's amazing how they were able to tell the story of how much better this is and how excited this should be with just more and more gameplay and more reveals. Like, they didn't have to have somebody from Insomniac sit down and do an interview and tell you why you should be excited. Instead, they just showed the game. And that's always something that I'm like, I go crazy about Xbox that they don't do. Instead, what they do is they get somebody there and they just basically tell you why you should be excited for Starfield. They tell you instead of showing you. And that's where I admire what they do at these games.
Jess,
show
did
them.
they let people, I don't know. Did they have an event where they flew people out to play Starfield and let people do previews before the game
but
launched?
they did do it for Redfall.
They did. What I'm saying is they really. It seemed like with that title, they were really trying to hide that game.
They were. They were hiding Starfield. Redfall, they let people lie about it, but Starfield, they hid that game. If anybody, there was no gameplay leading up or anything. They showed a cartoon videos of it. With this. They showed more and more gameplay and more things. Like I said, they've been doing this. They did this with Horizon. They did this with God of War. This is what they're marvels at marketing the game and getting people excited to play the game and telling the story with gameplay and getting people on board saying, I can't wait to play this, rather than having Ted Price. How many Ted Price interviews have we seen with him telling you why you should be excited about Spider-Man 2?
2023.
Did you see any? Did we see any of Ted Price sitting there with an interview with the Ocho or friggin' goddamn the New York Times or something, doing an interview going, well, you should be really excited for Spider-Man 2 because you'll be doing two characters this time. Like, you need a developer to sit there. I haven't seen one friggin' Ted Price interview about this.
Is PlayStation funding Walmart Canada, dog?
Oh, damn. Did they just go in and pull a Phil Spencer Bethesda saying you don't make PlayStation Xbox games anymore? You're selling them.
No, it says it's probably too soon to remind everyone that Marvel's Wolverine is also coming to PS5, right?
Oh God.
Yo, but I be seeing a lot of shit like that from Canada, nigga. I be like, what the hell? And it's specifically from Walmart Canada.
Maple syrup vapors. I'm wild over there.
Did you see IGN held I didn't go in there, but they held a Twitter space to talk about the 8 that they gave Spider-Man.
Oh,
why do they feel that they have to do that to justify their score? Like, I don't know.
I think they do that so they can do the spaces.
Exactly.
Oh, they just want to do spaces?
Yeah, if they give it a 10, if they get a 9, 10 out of 10, nobody would pay attention to them because they'll just be par for the course. But if they do it lower,
so now it's all about controversy now and getting discourse around their bad reviews.
Of course. Yeah. Especially with the friggin' paying for stupid shit. Twitter's a mess right now. Dude, people just say some outlandish shit. People just say outlandish shit just to get engagement hunters to get paid. It's ridiculous.
Dude, it is 65 degrees in Florida.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's what is it here? It's cool here. It's
bro, this is
it's 50 it's 56 here where I am in Alabama. It's 56.
Damn.
Shit.
Yeah.
Northeast, man. It's friggin' I don't know what the
Yo, I was thinking about getting some property in Alabama, dog.
Oh yeah. It's not as expensive as some of those other places. So
it absolutely isn't. But the thing is, come on, man. You know, Alabama got history, bro. So I'm you got to put me on to some of the safer places for color folk.
The safer places.
Yo, what did Stevia give it? I didn't even see what Stevia number.
They didn't get a review code. I don't think they got a review code, man.
Bro, PlayStation don't fuck with them.
Only don't fuck with them no.
No, oh man, Stevia. But why did Stevia didn't complain?
You know what the problem is?
They gave up, man.
You know what the problem is?
Two sugars.
They went out of their way to like kiss Xbox's ass for some reason,
Yes, that's why
not
they
knowing
complain.
that all they were doing was pretty much just making themselves just like, oh my god, what is the word I'm looking for? Pretty much PlayStation just don't fuck with them now. And it's like, was it worth it though? Was it really, really worth it? Now you get to review these trash ass fucking Xbox games, and
But
it's
they
like
whined
the
and
good stuff that
complained.
you really want to play, you can't review those games.
They will put out a review, but it'll be a week or two from now, and they'll
And
give
they'll
it a
probably
3 or
drop.
something.
Oh yeah, they're gonna give it a 3.
You
They got to
know,
give us something
but
while we're playing it.
they'll give
They'll
it
be like-
some. They'll give it something
and then they'll
bad
host
to
the
try
space.
to. They'll try to their best to drop the Metacritic score a week or two from now. But
Well, let me actually. I want to see. I'm not gonna read it. I just want to see what some of the things. Because I didn't even look. Yeah, Spiderman 2. They're sitting at 91 now, but I just want to see if there's any kind of outrageous.
What is it? How many reviews? Like 120?
They're at
It's something
one
like that.
platform at 122 in one day.
Damn.
Hmm.
Damn.
Jesus. Talk about my God, it's all hundreds. And it's not all PlayStation, the Ocho.
Dual shockers or push.
I see some of them reviewers. I see someone sneaking in. I seen some shit called like PlayStation 5 Monsieur or some shit like that. I was like, what the fuck?
Watch it. PlayStation the Ocho. Let's see. I don't. Yeah, dude, it is like tons. Where is? And how? Wait a sec. So 122. This is Frog's not here, but like, this is what gets him all the time, man. Like, and then we look at the Starfield, and it's like they have 89 on Series X, 77 on PC. So how many do they have all? They have. But it's just like I know they got a couple of platforms there. But that's pretty high, actually. Starfield was high. But if you look at their other games, they don't get as many reviews. Like I don't think they send out as many review copies.
But you got to understand, you said they got how many reviews, Jez?
They have 86 on PC and 87
But
on
that's
Xbox.
as of now, right? When the game launched, I think the first day only had like 20 reviews or something.
You're right. It's after a while, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah, like Starfield. Oh my God, I can't even. Yeah, Redfall, man. These people are drunk. Xbox Era gave it 85. Get the Somos Xbox. When the game Stevia gave it a 7.
Hey, look,
wipe that ass.
Did they even?
Please.
I know they released the 60 frames patch, but did anybody go back and? I don't even think anybody cares about that game.
I think they said that it's 60 frames on the X, but like on the S, it's like dropping all over the place. I don't know. Redfall is horrible, dude. And then Redfall is just garbage. But yeah. Anyway, quality's coming. Yeah. We appreciate quality games. This is what it's about, and the reason why I pointed out is because this is exactly what we're talking about. When you see a game like this and you see how it's marketed, how it's the reception is, and what quality is, this is what we need more of, and that is all we're asking for. So when Clown this. When he goes out there and goes,
just focused more on great games on our console, that somehow we're going to win the console.
Would you ship that? What you just played?
We ain't found shit.
And there you go.
And second on 2. New games are coming.
And that's what it's all about.
12 minutes and
but
80s, and they're all on
thank you, Grinders, for a show of shows. But first, I want to thank Sick for coming on the show. We got quality on Fridays. You can follow Sick over on his channel, No Cap Podcast. I'm sure, Sick, will you be doing one this week before the game comes out?
Absolutely
podcast?
not.
Oh,
nope.
He's going silent.
I'm going from Thursday night. All I'm doing is playing Spider-Man throughout the weekend.
There you go, man.
The only time I'm gonna stop is to eat and take a shit and
Oh,
take a
damn.
bath.
Oh,
That's
yeah. There you go. It's all done, man. But yeah, I want to thank Sid for coming on, man. And everybody here, enjoy your Spider-Man. Thank you, Frog. Thank you, Link, for coming on. We're going to be playing that Spider-Man this week. But yeah, hit that like button, grinders. But if you like the show, support the channel. I want to thank for all the
And
super
don't forget,
chats.
Pete
Yo.
Hines was fired.
Oh, yeah. You heard it here first. Pete Hines was hired.
He was fired for delivering one of the worst space games ever.
Oh, my God. And he said, and then he said before he left, he said, "In space, no one could hear you scream. I'm out." That's what he said. That's what he said. Oh, you know what? Yeah, boy asked if I'm going to revealing my 19 inches. I got to get a wide angle lens for that one. Yeah, boy. Maybe I will do a 19 inches exposed on there. Let me I have to order my wide angle for that one. Make sure that comes in for all 19 inches of that entertainment there. But yes, maybe I'll be doing that.
It sounds so bad when
It
you
is,
say
man. It's
it. It sounds so
it's
bad.
all. It's. I'm gonna open up.
You're taking in the entire 19 inches?
Oh man, the whole thing.
Enough from me.
Enough of me, dude. The whole thing, yo. That statue's freaking huge, dude. I'm gonna tell you, man. That is gonna. It's a. Oh man.
Stop it!
Yes, we'll see. Somebody wants to see my 19th. Oh, Jesus. 3D, get your 3D cameras out. Let's go. But anyway, we maximum coverage. The full coverage.
Put this thing away. This is not worth it.
Dude, but it is gonna be but no, I told you. Six said what happened to Pete Hines. I told you what happened. Big Booty Bobby came around, dude. He shook that ass a little bit. Phil got the eye, and he said, "You know what? I'm going to put a ring on that guy. I'm going to put a ring on that one." Pete Hines says, "What about me?" Phil's like, "Enough of you. Go work on your space game. Booty will come over." Big Booty Bobby. Oh, man. We got to come up with this stuff, dude. But, yeah, watch that link that I sent out earlier, that tweet. Dude, my God. I wish I could play it, man. With just, like, date night. It's the song from the Karate Kid when he goes on the date night. I said, that's how Phil wined and dined Pete Hines to buy ZeniMax. Oh my God, it's the scene from Karate Kid. It's so funny. It's like, feel the night. They're like feeding each other cotton candy and all that other stuff, like doing go-kart racing and stuff. It's like Phil's wining and dining Pete Hines. It's like, I'll go, oh my God. And then all of a sudden he turns and he sees Big Booty Bobby. He's like, oh shit, I want that. God. True Virgil, my God, you are a dirty bastard. He says he wants to take Phil's 19 inches. Oh, Jesus.
Can you goggle my balls?
Oh, True Virgil, you never failed to impress me.
In your jaw, this is the remix. This is the remix.
Tool Man, remember 12 months? He's still coming in. He has what we're saying out there. He says, Jez quote, "Enough of me. I'm going to let my 19 inches do the talking." You're goddamn right. That's right. Enough of me. Here's my 19 inches. Oh, shit, pose. We got to get this shit going. Yo, all right. Thank you again. Here's your goggle bonus song right there. But everybody, have a good evening and enjoy the week. Hit that like button on the way out. Share it out. Thank you so much for supporting the Gaming Grindhouse and everybody that came on today. And keep grinding, everybody. And we will be back here on the show. I will see if I'll do an unboxing, but definitely be hyping up that Spider-Man. We got quality games this week. This is a great week and a great year of games. And this is just going to be crazy. And then after that, it's Alan Wake 2. I'm hyped up for that. I'm going to check out UFC 5. I don't know. I want to check that out too, but definitely.
Oh,
it's
man,
Spider-Man.
I got Alan Wake pre-ordered too, man.
Yeah, man. I'm hyped for I love Alan Wake.
It's crazy because I got Quantum Error to get to.
Oh,
I got
you get that too.
Alan Wake.
That comes out next month, November, right?
Yeah, I got a review code for that.
Oh man, because that comes out. I want that.
But the
too.
problem is that they're giving the review code like right around the time Spider-Man drops, which is crazy as hell. Yeah.
Oh man, there's so many good stuff going on, dude. Well, thanks again, everybody. We are out, and remember, here we go.
Peace, love, and hair grease.
We're gonna have the games do our talking.
That's right.